Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with more Persona 5 Royal Hardcore Nuzlocke. So last time we got started on the next palace arc, which was Sai's Palace, the Casino of Jealousy, or NB, whichever one it is. We got to get through a fair amount of fights for the first infiltration day. It's a 2 infiltration day required palace, so we're still in the first infiltration day. We got to do like all the stuff in the dice area. All of the like different versions of gambling in the place is obviously rigged because it's supposed to reflect like the prosecution rate in Japan being like 99%. So we ended up rigging it in our favor by, you know, messing with some of the terminals there, and we got I think 6,000 chips, but we need 50,000 to get a card that lets us go to the high limit floor. So that is what we aim to do this time, and I believe we're about to enter the slot machine room, if I'm not mistaken. And we fought the enemy you fight as soon as you enter the slot machine area already in the last part, and it really wasn't that hard. Really, none of the bosses have been that difficult. There was a fight against Neveros that we did, though, and it was extremely unlucky. We missed like 3 times in the same battle, and it was really sucky, but we got through it. It still just wasn't that hard of a fight. Thankfully, had it been a harder fight, it would have been a lot more devastating to miss 3 times, but yeah, we're good. Alright, so let me go ahead and pull up the stream, and then we can go ahead and get started here. I'm hoping that... I highly doubt we'll be able to get to the like, true palace boss. But I think it's very likely we'll at least get through, like, the 2 days of infiltration here. And we'll probably make some progress on like leveling up social links and such as well, but probably not gonna do too much more than that. All right, go ahead and all right, that looks good. Okay, I think we're all good. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna leave the safe room and we'll head over to the slot room.
I can see it.
And like I said, there would be a fight right here, but we did this at the end of the last stream. It really wasn't a hard fight. I believe it was like a Jatayu, I believe is how you pronounce it. Damn, this is a crazy number of slots, yeah? I would expect they're all rigged to prevent us from ever winning. Then should we deal with that first? No, I believe it would be prudent to examine this slot area further. Casinos hold their higher limit slots somewhere in the back. If we were going to circumvent their trick, would it not be more efficient to do so on those? That's assuming we'll even be able to solve the problem. I trust in your ability to handle such a matter. Alright, let's go look for that sweet, sweet slot machine. Okay, we'll get some chips from that. Oh, and also, you gotta, like, remember these terminals for later. They're gonna come up. It's gonna be on the quiz. That one's red. Alright. And, oh my god. Yeah, now we got these shadows appearing. These shadows are something else. They are definitely designed to look a certain way. We'll just say that. Like, that, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna not focus on it any more than that. Okay. So we gotta...
Shadow. Be careful.
I believe we have to sneak around the back because this door... Yeah, this door has like a bunch of lasers on it, so you can't access it just yet.
Shadow ahead. Take caution.
Will do, Makoto. Yeah, we don't really want to fight these guys. A lot of the enemies here have weaknesses that the current members of my party either don't have the element that corresponds to their weakness, or they're just really annoying, and I don't want to fight them. Okay. He did see me for a second, but it's fine. Alright. Oops, didn't mean to open the map. I'm waiting for this guy to pass. Okay, there's just a bunch of people. Yes, that guest is throwing in lots of money. Let's let him feel like he's on a winning streak, then make him lose big on the final round. We're telling the dealers how to rig the games. We anticipated as much. True. Okay. Yeah, I think that's where we have to go. Where does this lead, though? There's a yellow. I guess that's yellow. I don't know what kind of terminal color you'd call that, but either way. Beige, maybe? What's up here?
It's somewhere.
Huh?
Okay. You get a treasure chest. Doesn't have anything really great. We can't use items in battle, so unless I want to use that outside of battle, there really is no point to having it. We'll still take it, though. Okay. And this vent, I think, just takes us back to the main slot room. I'm just going to go in it so that it's no longer red on the map, and I know that I explored it. Alright, so that's all that was. It was just basically a treasure chest. Okay. I'll wait for that guy.
Joker.
And there's a will seed nearby. Good to know. Okay. Let's check over here.
Excellent.
Another treasure chest. It is not great, but this is green. Okay. So I know a red, green, and like,
Good position.
I don't know, beige, yellow looking color is.
Focus.
Okay.
We've spotted a will seed.
And that's the will seed.
Pro-
Cool stuff. This is the second one, I believe. Green jealousy seed.
That's our second will seed. This is going rather well.
Okay. And now I think this will lead us somewhere. I think so. I think this is where we want to go.
Somewhere.
Grab these two things and then jump down. Whoa, and then there's a guy right behind me, which I don't like. Okay. Okay, we can't actually hide behind these things. I was like, is there no way to get past them like that? Okay. Alright, that just loops around. Don't need to go that way.
Shadow Joker.
Pretty sure we just had to go through this door on the left, but I wanted to see if there was any like treasure chest or anything left. I need this guy to turn around because I want to go down that hallway. Oh, I guess I can just didn't even know that I could do that. All right, cool. Yeah, I just want to unlock this door. There's also the blue terminal on the right. Okay. So I think we know where all the terminals are at this point, which is great news. Please turn around. Thank you. Alright. Now we can go into the big slot room.
Whoa!
Hot damn, look at all these freaking machines. This must be the main hall of the slot room. Whoa, that one back there is huge. We gotta go check it out, Joker. Okay.
Something.
Grab that. There are enemies. I think these are the bunny girls that are going to be walking around. Yep. And I think similarly to most alternate shadows that appear in the palace, they have like really good sight and hearing compared to other shadows, so they will just be omniscient and know exactly where you are if you walk anywhere close to them. Passing me. I don't know where the other one is, but
I have something.
let's go over to the slot machine and interact
Come
with
on,
it.
man.
Holy shit, this thing is freaking huge. One play costs 5k? Wait, all cherries wins you 5,000 coins. Bar gets you 10,000, while a 777 gives you 50,000? Whoa, that'll get us all the coins we need in one fell swoop. Assuming we can win, that is. If the reward's high, the risk will surely be high as well.
Do you have a moment?
Either way, our goal here is to gain a member's card for the high limit floor. It would make the most sense for us to utilize the slot machine in some way, shape, or form. However, let me guess, we will need to stop their cheating first. There's no doubt this one's rigged too. I'm glad you understand. Now then, let us search the area. Hopefully we'll find something that can give us a little bit more information about this slot. There's probably a terminal for info back behind the thing. Try looking there, Joker. Okay. They're both walking that way. Okay, and there's another one. I think there's just one on this floor, though.
It's fun time.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab the treasure chest.
Good positioning.
Nope, we don't want to ambush.
Focus.
Oh, there's also a search object over there. Okay, you don't walk down the stairs, okay. I thought you did, and I was gonna go grab that thing. I guess I gotta just wait for you to pass. Okay. Are you really gonna walk all the way up here? Okay. And then you're gonna walk this way, awesome. Okay. Walk behind you. Let's jump up here. And we get another cutscene. Ooh, a terminal. I should be able to access all the slots in this area from here. Let's see. Wow, they're going really hard on this whole cheating angle. We wouldn't have won a penny here. Do you think you'll be able to disable their rigging of it? Not from this terminal. It looks like there are multiple different colored control panels throughout this area. Out of those, I'll need the red and green ones. I should be able to control things from there. Do you know where we can find them though? You know this is me we're talking about, right? I can predict where they might be. One's most likely near the entrance to this area. The comm link ran all the way out there. The others should be back in the staff-only area, somewhere. That's all I can figure out. The entrance to the slot area and somewhere back in the staff-only area. I guess we'll just have to go looking for them. Let's hurry up and get this done fast. Okay. And we already know where those two are. The red and green ones.
Somewhere.
We got Christmas colors out here. Okay. And they're both like right here. I need them not to be here so I can leave. Okay. Then there's this guy walking around. Just gonna sneak on back this way, and then we can go to the staff only area. I think it might be quicker to use that vent I pointed out earlier that I said led back to the slot room, but you can also go in it to get to the staff only area. Might be quicker to do this. Oh, right. I took my eyes off the screen for a second while I was in the vent. Alright. Yeah, this is, I think this was quicker to get back because it's just straight across from this room. Just gotta be careful of that enemy and this enemy. Okay. This is the green one. Look, isn't this one of the control panels we want? Ooh, it definitely is. I never thought it'd be tucked back here. Okay, just finished disabling it. That means we just need to find the red panel now. Let's go. Okay.
We can get the jump on it from here.
Where does that door lead? Oh, okay. You could also use that door to get to the big slot room, but we still need to get the red terminal. All right. So we need to head back to the entrance, which honestly it might have been faster if I went back the way I was, but that's okay. It's probably not that far. Hopefully it's not that far. Okay. You actually saw me. Ain't no way. I thought for a second I was gonna have to use a smoke screen. How in the world? That was like... Alright, whatever. Anyway, the red one is back here. There we go. This is the other control panel we need. Gotcha. We'll be done after this. Hold on. Come on, what now?
How about this?
Oracle, would it be possible to also tamper with the average win percentages for the slot machines? So you want to take advantage of the system just like we did for the dice game. Essentially, my aim here is the giant slot machine. You mean the one that's 5,000 coins a play? I don't know if that's really possible. Ooh, sounds like fun to me. Just give me a sec. Job's done. I disabled all the cheating mechanisms in the area. The giant one's still only on an 8-to-2 ratio though. There's honestly no guarantee it'll work properly. Does that mean it will miss 2 times out of 10? That's somewhat concerning. It should be fine.
Hey.
Nothing the Phantom Thieves do can ever be truly considered risk-free after all. If we want to succeed, we simply have no other choice but this. That seems like a sound argument to me. Very well. Let's leave this to Joker then. Oh, by the way, we already know where we're going. You want to head there now, Joker? Yeah, sure. Okay, so now we're in the big slot room. Let's go ahead and just sneak around the edge. Alright. So all cherries gets us 5,000, bar gets us 10,000, and a 777 gets us 50,000. I wonder if we'll actually manage to score that 50,000. She's right. There's a 20% chance the rig won't work, and even if we win, it might not be enough. This is a big gamble, Joker. Are you sure about this? Yeah, even though it says you have an 80% chance to win, it's guaranteed. They're like, I don't know why they even bothered saying that it's not guaranteed. Anyway, leave it to me. Huh? Ah, that's it. A 777. 50,000 coins. And you truly are special, Joker. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's way too many coins. Hey, doesn't that sound like a jackpot to you? What? Who got it?
Hey.
There's no surprise the customers are reacting to this commotion. We should leave for now. But what about the coins? Those are just for show. The actual coin total has already been added to our card. I wonder if we will be able to use that slot machine again. You wish to win more coins? I'm pretty sure we have enough. More is always better than less. Then again, I suppose we all are already good to go. That's right, we have 50,000 coins now. Let's go exchange them for a member's card to the high limit floor. Do you want to go right back to the counter, Joker? Let's do it. Okay, and as soon as you get the high limit floor, an enemy's going to spawn over here, and you're going to have to fight them. So let me just double check what I have written down here for what I wanted to set myself up to. Not that one. Okay, I think honestly we might not just change equipment, because I think what we ran for Jatayu is basically the same exact thing I want to run for Norn, who's going to be the next enemy we fight. Pretty much Norn is going to be he's going to have a way to deal electric damage and a way to deal wind damage. So keeping the Ring of Vanity on Ryuji is like a must, because obviously he's weak to wind otherwise. You do have to watch out for being shocked, but I don't think that's going to be too scary. And obviously, we can't shock him. And I think he's also immune to being put to sleep or being inflicted with forget, but you can freeze him if I'm not mistaken. So we should be okay here. And buy this. And since we have more coins, why not buy the other two things as well, even though it doesn't really matter that much. We finally have the car. Let's do our best on the next floor as well. I hope I was able to contribute in some meaningful way. Come, let us head over to the elevator. And if we turn around, that guy wasn't there before.
I see.
They're greeting us in front of the elevator? This doesn't give off a welcoming vibe, though. This must be due to the instigation of Sai-san. We should be prepared to fight. Let's do it.
What a clever trick.
We merely followed your rules.
I'm the manager. You know, if the rules seem that I am the victor.
It appears both the Sai-san of the real world and that of this world are at their wits' end.
I think our guests will be leaving now.
You're the only one who's gonna be leaving, Black Suit.
Things would have been so much simpler if we could do this from the start.
Alright, here he is. Fight against Norn.
Let's do this!
And, okay, good turn order. Let's go ahead and Madarunda him and Maraku Kaja like we normally do. If he moves after Makoto, okay. Alrighty. We have Ring of Gluttony on, so obviously she's immune, or she repels 1 instance of physical, 1 instance of magic damage, so we're good there.
All right.
Marakunda him, and then I'll charge up Ryuji.
Persona! Now that's power!
Let's go ahead and concentrate on, and then I'll try to freeze him with Makoto, I think. Awesome stuff. The ailment guns are so goddamn good. Alright, so he's frozen. And since Ryuji's charged up, let's just let him take this home. Easy. There we go. That's a very easy fight right there. Alright. 862 experience, 5,000 money. Alright. And Gary McCall leveled up. Cool.
It's a step forward.
As well as everybody else, but it's harder for Personas to level up compared to the rest of the party members. I don't care about Wage War. We'll get rid of that. I don't care about Burn Boost. Burn is not a great status to afflict, you know. You'd much rather get Shock or Freeze. Those are way better status conditions than Burn. So yeah, no.
That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
Alright, we'll take Frydine over Fryla.
What losers. Criminal trials are when a gamble to be won, and us prosecutors arrange the gambling table. Hence, losses are unacceptable. We must win, even if it has to be on false charges.
Are you serious, sis? Why won't you answer me? Mako-chan.
Don't think such a petty trick could defeat me. I may have to acknowledge your skills. If you can make it up to the manager's floor, that is.
She thinks the trials which shape the outcomes of people's lives are nothing more than gambles. I wish I didn't have to hear that from Sai-san herself.
Sis is completely distorted. We have to stop her quickly.
Let's save her together.
We all feel the same way. There's no time to waste. She mentioned something about a manager's floor, right? Let's try heading up there. We'll change Nijima-san's heart for sure.
Authentication complete. You can now access the following floors: the standard floor, the members floor, the high limit floor.
So that
The manager's floor still isn't showing up. But she's so close I can almost smell her. The next floor is probably going to be the last one.
Yeah!
Well, let's get on up to the high limit floor.
Out of the way.
Beyond this point is the high limit floor. Do you have a reservation?
I said out of the way!
we shouldn't cause a scene.
Do you have a reservation?
It seems there is some kind of requirement we must meet before we can access this high-limit floor.
Even though we got the coins?
It must be related to my sister's cognition in some way.
I can't imagine how, though.
Her cognition. Essentially, Sai-san needs to think of us as being allowed to enter, correct? Huh. Well, this casino is the courthouse in reality. So that floor must be a place only authorized personnel are given access to. I would say it has to be the courtroom.
You really are an ace detective.
He's come to understand the workings of the cognitive world so quickly.
Well, I was just like that too, right?
I don't remember.
I had the hardest time trying to get you to understand, Ryuji.
Maybe you just sucked at explaining.
That aside, how are we going to get into the courtroom? Ryuji, go piss off the police.
Hell no!
We just need to attend a trial. Still, how are we supposed to know which trials my sister will be attending?
Leave that to me. I have some connections that come to mind. I will contact you once I manage to arrange a time. We should return to the real world for today, though. Well, see you all at the courtroom. Let us leave it
Well
at
then,
that.
shall we head back? Let's go.
Very well.
I don't think we have to do anything right now. There are some skill cards that I want to get eventually, but it's probably best if we just wait until the next time we come in, which is going to be tomorrow in game, since obviously this whole plan that we've devised to attend one of Sai's trials, it has to happen the next day for some reason. Anyway, let me just double check though. Yeah, I think we're all good. If anything, one thing I might do is, well, nah, I think we'll be good. Yeah, with this setup. Okay, let's head out. We'll need to regroup back in the real world for now. Return to the real world. Now return to the real world from Nijima's palace. Thank you for your hard work. Alright, skip all this stuff.
Joker,
It feels like we're fairly close to the treasure now. There's no doubt we're nearing the end.
but
I don't know, my calculations are saying we're only like 60% in. We still got some ways to go, so be careful of how much time we have left, Joker. This palace is honestly really quick. There's just a lot of boss fights, or mini boss fights, whatever you want to call them. But really, like, yeah, the palace doesn't take long at all. It seems Sai-san is participating in a trial tomorrow. I'm surprised she's taking part in court at a time like this. She must be busy with the Phantom Thieves investigation as well. She is a public prosecutor, after all. That's gotta be tough. She may be our enemy, but I do sympathize with her in this regard. Our enemy? Oh, my apologies. That's not quite what I meant. It's okay. You were just telling the truth. Anyway, we'll need to act tomorrow, right? Thanks for letting us know. You're most welcome. At any rate, let us meet on site after school tomorrow.
we really can't fail this time. Let's go about this carefully. After we go to the courtroom tomorrow, we should head straight into the palace.
Yeah, so we're not able to do anything else. We have to go back to the palace tomorrow. Another box came for you. This was another homunculus.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of, we are going to go over to go over to this table, and we can order another homunculus from Shady Commodities. Okay. Buy another homunculus. This is really the only item that I'm allowing to actually use during the playthrough. Hardcore Nuzlocke, you're not supposed to use items in battle. Homunculus activates on its own, so I think it's fine. I don't think that that's breaking any rules by having it, especially because like insta-kill attacks are just really annoying, and a lot of your party members are not going to be immune to any of them. So yeah, I feel like this is okay. As long as I'm not like going out of my way to use the item, I think it's alright. Alright, your order will arrive soon. Awesome. I think it takes like 3 or 4 days for it to arrive. Anyway, the next thing we do is just make some infiltration tools. If we have enough resources. I don't even know if we have that many resources at this point. Yeah, we've used a lot. I guess I could make more calming aromas. Honestly, I don't even know if I would ever use them though. But yeah, I can only make 12. Maybe instead what we'll do, maybe we'll just read something. Talk to these people so that they get out of here. I don't care about what they have to say.
Hey,
Yeah, because I just don't have enough infiltration tools, or enough materials to make infiltration tools. Why not read some books? Let's read. Oh, let's do pro darts. Yeah, I should do that.
Make sure your clothes up.
Because eventually I'm going to want to do level up like Haru and Akachi's baton pass rank. Find the posture that feels most stable to you.
Nice.
True, it'd be impossible to aim your throw without having a solid stance.
Oh.
So you finished reading Learn Pro Darts. Did you get some tips on playing darts? There sure is a lot more to the game than it seemed, huh? That said, there's not much point to just studying the theory of it. Let's put that knowledge to use and play sometime.
Alright.
You now use third eye when playing darts. This increases your focus when preparing to throw a dart, making it easier to hit where you aim. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know? Okay. Oh,
Hey.
and we get to read again today. Awesome. It really doesn't matter at this point. Let's just read, I don't know, something about one of the places that we could go to. That book is about Asakusa, right? Oh, you already know about that area, don't you? Okay, well then I finished reading it. What about this one? The book talks about Seaside Park. Okay, well then...
Alright.
Alright. What about this? Okay, this is new. Takanoko girls are springing up like bamboo shoots. There are more of them every day.
Hey.
Takanoko Street over in Harajuku, huh? You could learn about cutting-edge fashions there, but I'd say what's on the inside is more important. Still, this place looks fun. Almost like a theme park. Taking someone there might be a pretty good idea. Sure, maybe we'll do that.
Oh.
So you finished reading Vague. Harajuku seems to have a lot of cool shops. Takanoko Street also seems pretty interesting. Cool, new location. Alright. You should invite someone to go sometime. I can't imagine he was the fashionable type, though. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Awesome. And now we go to the courtroom.
Good morning.
I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today.
Speaking of which...
I trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline. I'm going to give it everything I have for your sakes as well. Also, once the Phantom Thieves finish this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. What do you mean? I mean, it's just how it sounds. Once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy tracking down the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue to work together. Now then, I'll be going. Okay. We still have to do class. All right. I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this has been the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April, then the Phantom Thieves, and the principal. Yes, as you young folk might say, the situation is indeed quite whack. This game came out in 2020. Anyway. Perhaps you're wondering why I use such hip terminology. Now then, Bugakun. The word whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in Thieves' Cant? If it's about stealing, then probably a share of stolen goods.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
Correct. You know a lot about this, do you? I dare say you must be pretty whack yourself. I'm joking, of course. Still, you must be quite diligent in your studies. Thieves of olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they all expected to get their cut. If you wanted your part of a haul of riches your group stole, you would demand your whack, you see. He actually knew that? Maybe I should ask him to borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Doesn't matter. We get knowledge, even though it doesn't really matter. We're already at max knowledge, but I still like getting the questions right. If today's youth are freely using Thieves' Cant to each other in broad daylight, then truly we live in whack times indeed. This man's gotta stop.
I see.
I've been listening to a lot of teenagers, but I'm not sure I've ever heard them say that. Still, he's trying so hard, it would be a shame to correct him.
Okay, let's go.
We're supposed to go to the courthouse, right? Let's move.
So this is what the courtroom is like.
Just being here causes my body to tense up.
I'm shocked that Nijima-san could think of somewhere this solemn as a casino.
So Makoto's sis is that lady who's overflowing with the aura of a capable woman. Mm-hmm.
By the way, what's this trial about? A politician who decided to make personal use of government funds?
I read about that in a magazine. He went on a vacation with his mistress to some fancy hot springs.
Aren't politicians supposed to be loaded? Why'd he mess with our tax money?
That's just how they are.
Playing with other people's cash is a total no-go. This may sound odd, but isn't Nijima-san supposed to be busy with our investigation? Does she really have time to be coming to a trial like this?
Supposedly, she was on this case before being assigned to the Phantom Thieves. Normally, another prosecutor would take her place, but Sai-san can be a bit of a perfectionist.
Hey, how are we gonna get Nijima-san to notice us? Did you tell her we'd be coming?
I don't think she read the message, though. Do we have a backup plan?
Not exactly, but I'm sure she'll notice us eventually.
I noticed a lot of students here, but is that a Ketchi-kun? And Makoto? Now that I think about it, there was a message about her coming. That doesn't matter for now.
See? It's almost time to begin.
All right. Nijima can see now that we're allowed in the courtroom. This should let us enter that high limit thingamajig. Let's head over to her palace once the trial's over.
Stay in the bag, damn it! This sense of anxiety and excitement. It is addictive.
Okay, now we're back here, and let's just head straight to the members floor, and we'll ride the elevator up to the high limit floor.
We're here.
Okay. I can't remember if there's a cutscene up here, but we'll figure that out in just a second. Sweet, the door that was blocking our path's gone now. So this is what the cognitive control looks like. You're gonna have a heart attack if you keep getting surprised like that. Honestly though, this is all somewhat hard to believe. Look, there's a counter up ahead. Shall we head there first? I suppose there would be no issue in stopping by. Let's go. Okay. Welcome to the high limit floor, a proverbial gambling paradise. First off, we would like to extend a welcome gift to you.
Yes!
Awesome, they're giving us coins this time too. Just 1,000 though. At least give each person that much, cheapskate. I'm sorry, but the welcome gift can only be applied once per card. Furthermore, this is the map for the high limit floor. Okay, show us your prizes now. We want to exchange our coins for a member's card. We do have prizes, but that is unfortunately not one of them.
How do you mean?
What? How are we supposed to get to the manager's floor? I assure you, there is no need for a card. Please, head over there. This sounds suspicious. Well, we cannot proceed unless we check it out. Why don't we head over there for the time being? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Is there anything in here? I think there might be a treasure chest. Yep.
I found a chest.
Oh!
Okay. And it's Royal Dagger. New weapon alert. Joker, you want to equip it? Let me check if that's actually better than what I have. Right now we're... Okay, that's magic +3, or I can have luck +5. I kind of feel like luck is pretty good, because obviously that increases the rate that you inflict ailments. So, yeah, I'm not really doing too much magic damage with Joker anyway. I'll go with the Royal Dagger. Okay. Pick that up and interact with this thing.
Isn't that...
A scale? Or is it a bridge? Maybe it's a scale-shaped bridge? There's an area over on the other side too. That could lead to the manager's floor. There can be no doubt. We'll need to lower the bridge to cross. But how do we do that? How indeed. Let us try investigating around here. Authenticating member's card. Required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000 coins.
Huh?
What? We need 100,000 coins just to cross over there? It's getting clearer that she has no intention of letting us proceed onward. I don't believe there's any need for pessimism, though.
What?
But think about how much that is. We were desperate just to get our hands on 50,000. But we still obtained them in the end. We can succeed if we do that again, then double our total. I suppose this is the high limit floor. Indeed, there must be a high-risk, high-return game somewhere here. Though we'll need to win, too. Our first order of business should be to see what kind of games exist on this floor. Okay. And I think before we do anything on this floor, I believe it's over here, I think. If we jump up this, we can actually do the Will Seed boss already. Can I jump up here? There we go. Alright, then we got a grapple. Nothing up here. Alright, just cross.
I have something.
Oh? Joker.
Alright. And this Will Seed boss is really, really easy, honestly. I don't know if I would say it's the easiest, but it's pretty darn close. So, I don't think we need to change equipment. Basically, this is how it's going to work. He's got a 3-turn attack pattern. He's going to use, I believe it's Megarodine first. So, obviously, that's why we have Ring of Vanity on Ryuji, because he's weak to wind otherwise. So, we have that just in case, you know, we don't want him getting knocked down and giving him more turns. So, he'll use Megarodine first. Then he'll use Rakunda, which is kind of weird. It just lowers the defense of one person. And it would make more sense if it was Maracunda, but for whatever reason, he just uses the single target version of it. And then there's, what is it called? I can't remember what the move is. It's a physical move that hits everybody. And we can obviously just guard to block that, but also we can fish for shock procs, and if we get a shock proc on him, the fight pretty much is going to be over. Okay. Sis's Will Seed is just ahead. Sorry, but you'll be letting us through. Hold on, Queen. I'm getting the feeling that this one's going to be a headache. We'll probably want to be as ready as possible for this fight. Are we, Joker? We sure are. Oh dear. Guess? Here? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize, but this area is off limits to guess. Please take your leave. Oh, it's no problem for the manager's sister, though. You're the one who's out of here. Okay, this is a fight against Ball. Alright, so we're going to start with just doing the classic Madarunda Murakukaja, just to keep his damage numbers at bay. Here goes Megarodine. And that doesn't do like any damage, obviously. We'll go Maracunda to lower his defense, and now we're just gonna kind of, well, I think what I'll have Ryuji charge up, and I'll have On be the one to try to fish for a shock. And once again, the ailment guns are absolutely broken, and we got the shock proc within like the first 3 or 4 bullets, and it's over. We can just go Frydine. Back out. Baton Pass. Ryuji. How much damage do you think this is going to do? Frydine from Makoto did 320. How much do you think a charged up Assault Die from Ryuji is going to do? 1744. And that's it. Ball symbol. Well, I think Ball has to be in reference to, like, you know, like the, what is it the god of? I don't remember. Isn't it? It's like a god, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Ball is a pushover. Completely garbage. Alright, let's get rid of this. Are you wooden, son? Yeah, we just did. Absolutely clapped the Will Seed boss. Or perhaps more accurately, are you gambling, son? Not yet. We haven't gambled yet. We received 1,000 coins as soon as we got in here. And that takes care of that. Let's move. Alright, Joker, grab it and get us out of here. You're in the casino, I assume. Yeah, I'm still in the casino. We're in the high limit floor right now. Alright. blue jealousy seed, that's the last one, and now we get the crystal of envy, or crystal of jealousy. I can't remember what it's called. It's one of the two. Crystal of envy. Okay. So it's the jealousy will seed, and then it's the crystal of
last
envy.
will seed.
Okay.
Sorry, sis, but I'm taking it.
All right. I don't believe that's a very great reward, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's just kind of like meh. Let me check it really quick. Yeah, so right now, obviously it's not the ring of envy yet. We have to see Jose and mementos before that happens. But all it does is give you Masuku Kaja, which is it boosts accuracy and evasion for every ally for 3 turns, and that's not that great, especially because we have Edatin's belt already. And Edatin's belt basically does that, except it starts at the very beginning of battle, so usually that's all you would ever need it for, is just 3 turns, and that would be plenty. I wish you could keep the crystal version along with the ring skills. Well, you mean like doesn't the ring have the crystal skills, or am I wrong? Is there like some accessory that they're different? Because I always thought that it was just expanded on, right? Because it's like diorama for Ring of Lust, and then you get Champions Cup, which is basically diorama plus an attack boost, that kind of thing. I thought it was just expanding on it.
We can use this place as a safe room.
All right, let's save the game. Has been a little while since I last saved. Okay. So next up, we're gonna go over to this area, and we're gonna do some gambling. It's not really gambling for this. The House of Darkness. Welcome to the House of Darkness, our puzzling labyrinth in the dark.
What was that?
You better not be looking for a fight. We ain't interested. That won't be necessary. You are valuable participants after all. Participants? Most certainly. The original intent behind the high limit floor is different from that of the others. On this floor, VIPs are encouraged to send substitutes to compete in the games in their place. Consider it to be like the horses in horse racing. However, it seems you have no substitutes. Of course we don't. That should be obvious. Indeed it is. Hence, you will be the vital participants in these games. So we basically need to be our own substitutes. Sounds perfect to me. That's way better than spectating. Splendid. Now allow me to explain the rules. A straightforward maze lies directly ahead of you. I suggest you exercise utmost caution within, as the lighting is dim quite heavily. Your entry fee into this maze will be 1,000 coins, but if you manage to reach the goal, well, you will obtain 10 times that amount. 10,000 coins? Just from completing a maze? It's no wonder they call this high limit floor. I doubt the maze will be as simple as it sounds. Let's start. One more thing, you're free to head backward in the maze or even leave the room if you so choose. Well then, please enjoy.
The effect of the
Hold on
cognitive
one
world is
second.
weak here. There may be a safe room close by.
Yes, there is a safe room right there. I don't know why they're giving us safe rooms like so close to one another, but sure.
This is a nice spot for a safe room.
I wanted to go to sleep a little while ago, but realized my apartment is a mess and my relatives are coming over tomorrow. Oh, shoot. What's the occasion? Is it like a late Thanksgiving kind of thing? You're an unbeatable background noise for household chores. I'm honored.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, the bots are definitely in full force. I made sure to ban them. It doesn't really even matter how many times you ban the bots, they just come back.
We don't know
Anyway.
what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully.
We'll do it, Catchy. Don't worry about that. Also, let me heal up the team. They did take a little bit of damage. Ryuji's was self-inflicted when he used Assault Dive, but still counts. Alright. And now let's head up here. God damn, it's so freaking dark. This is definitely not a little. We've been tricked. I'm sensing shadows too. Very simple, my ass. If we do not ascertain the layout and placement of the enemies, we will surely find ourselves in danger. I just hope there's an adequate way of doing so. And I'm pretty sure if you try to leave... Oh no, never mind. I thought it was locked. I thought it was gonna tell you that it was locked.
Somewhere.
Alright, so we can use third eye to kind of give us a little bit more visibility in this room. Still kind of annoying though. But I will slowly... make my way over here. Alright, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving over here. How was your Thanksgiving though? Did you eat some good food? Yeah, of course. Spend some time with family.
I have something.
Just had a really good day. And that's also why I wasn't able to stream yesterday too, because obviously I was doing all that stuff. I need you to not like be that close to me.
I can feel it.
Because I don't want you to turn around randomly and then see me. God, I don't like this being so goddamn dark. No way, it's not opening? Impossible. We took the only path available straight to this point. So the participants are trapped in here to fall victim to the shadows. It seems they have no intention of letting us proceed further. Damn it, this is cheating. Actually, it's even worse than cheating. Regardless, let's search for a way past here. We can't get the coins if we don't reach the goal. Alright, we just use the vent. There's a breeze coming through here. You think it'd go somewhere else? How convenient. If they're not going to let us move forward, we can force our way through here. I can't read. An unsurprising idea for Sai-san's sister. I will go along with whatever plan we choose. The decision is yours, Joker. Alright, and we're just gonna... I guess go 2 feet within the vent. Alright, and I still can't see. This is crazy how dark this goddamn place is. Okay. Glad to hear that, yeah. It's always fun spending time with family. Ooh. You know, I could really make this a lot easier if I just used a Hypnomist, but...
I have something.
Where's the fun in just cheating? It's not really cheating. I'm using an item out of battle, so it would not be breaking any rules or anything like that. Can you not be right next to me? Just wanted to pick that up. Oh, cool, a treasure chest. Alright, debilitator of food. Okay, that's another thing that's useless because I can't use items in battle. Oh my god. I don't like how dark it is in here. It's just not a great time. My poor eyes. Okay, there. No, you're going to sleep.
I can see it.
Listen here, Buckaroo. You look at where he is. Look at where he is. Okay, you see this? I'm right here. I'm right here, and he somehow can see me perfectly clear. He probably saw An and Ryuji. Obviously, they can't see An and Ryuji. They can only see Joker, but that's still goddamn ridiculous. How are Akechi's head measurements looking today? Still gargantuan. I don't even have to sneak anymore. I use the Hypnomist.
Be careful not to be found again.
I can see it.
Well, we don't have to worry about being found if all the enemies are just asleep now, don't we? I'm hearing a treasure chest. It has to be through the vent, right? Now I don't hear it anymore, so no.
Focus.
And that just leads out of here. I hate this place. I cannot figure out where I am. I have no idea where I've been, where I'm going. This place sucks. Oh, wait. Wait, I hear the chest again. Wait.
I have something.
Get over here. Oh, there we go. Found it.
Treasure chest spot.
Black. That was not worth my time. Great. Brilliant. Somehow the huge ass head made my entire week. It's really funny. The only reason I did that is because I tried to like fit everyone into the same costume. That's why all the team is wearing the same thing. For whatever reason, Akechi doesn't have this costume as something you can equip him with. So for a punishment of him defying me, I gave him the biggest brain possible. That's what happens. Them's the rules. Ooh, we made it through. Is that it though? It feels like there's more up ahead. There is a more up ahead. First, we loot the place because I love looting
Treasure
things.
chest spotted.
We have so many goddamn lockpicks. Gambler's shirt. Okay, let me see how good that is. Luck plus 5. I think I'll take that on Joker. I think the old vest is probably still better for Ryuji. And On still needs to wear the Zen outfit because I think... Well, actually, are they still speed tight or... 50 agility, 48 agility. So yeah, if I took the Zen outfit off, On would have 47 agility. So yeah, I still need to have the Zen outfit on to have On go first in battle. Honestly, I don't really know how much it matters if On goes first or Makoto goes first, but I'm just used to On being first, so I'm gonna keep it this way.
I have something.
Treasure chest.
Okay. Another treasure chest. What's this one? Soul food, sure. Alright, and of course, this is going to be another fight, but we have a safe room right here, too. Okay.
A safe room! Oh, thank goodness.
So I'm going to want to change my equipment for this fight. Because this fight isn't really too hard, but just in case, you know, things become annoying, I don't want it to be that much of a problem. So we bought shockproof charms earlier from a wise shop. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say if I can figure out where they are in my inventory. We're gonna put it on Joker and Makoto. So there we go. Their shockproof charm, and then On's gonna keep the Ring of Gluttony on, and Ryuji, we're gonna put the Ring of Wrath on. We have not used this item a single time, but this is the first time we're gonna have actual use for it. Ryuji is immune to being shocked because he is immune to electric, right? So he's gonna have this on just in case On ends up getting shocked at any point. Obviously, Makoto and Joker are immune to being shocked with the shockproof charm. And yeah, we don't want to get shocked because otherwise he can technical with physical attacks and do some decent damage. I don't think it would really be that much damage, even if it did technical. But this is just to make sure nothing crazy happens. And honestly, ironically, even though he's going to be trying to shock us with his electric attacks, he himself can be shocked.
All right.
So
Back to work.
if we can get a shock proc with any of our ailment guns, the fight will pretty much be over. Let's go ahead and do this. Inconceivable. How have you managed to make it this far? You truly are pests. Every time you think you've crushed them, they just come crawling back in.
What was that?
You bastard. I hope you're ready. We didn't appreciate the trap of yours. He's right. You didn't have any intention of letting us get past that maze in the first place. Ah, you are indeed correct. That is how things are supposed to be. You're not worthy of victory. Now, won't you just lie down and lose for me? This isn't an easy job, you know. We're not giving up. Aw, is that so? Well, then it seems I have no other choice. Alright, next fight is against Raja Naga. So we're going to start with Madarunda and Marakukaja as we normally do.
Who's next? Persona!
And we'll go Marakunda here. Oh, I was about to say, like, inflicted with shock. Who got inflicted with shock? And it's because On's Ring of Gluttony reflects one physical damage instance and one magical damage instance. So it actually reflected back at him and he shocked himself. Incredible gameplay. We're going to charge up Ryuji and then this is going to be the easiest fight in the world. We didn't even have to use our ailment gun.
Amazing, Panther.
We can just take our time with this. How much damage does an all-out attack do? 335? I think probably it's going to be better if we just do baton pass to Ryuji here. Alright, assault dive. And 1890 damage. Yeah, he's dead. He's not living that one. Alright, 4,000 experience, 6,000 money. And everyone levels up pretty much except Ryuji. Alright. That must have been his plan from the very beginning. Considering how things were on the members floor, it's no surprise this isn't a fair game either. And yet we still reached our goal. Come now, let us go. We have no more business here. We will have to go to another game if we want to win more coins. Joker, should we go back to the elevator? Head straight there, let's do it. Alright. And now we just go straight across to this floor. And here we're gonna have to do something we haven't done in a while. I think last time we did this whole thing was in Palace 4. We're gonna have to go with solo Joker strats because it's forced upon us. So let me go ahead and just check what I have written down here. Yeah, so if I'm correct, Giri Makala should be immune to all forms of damage that we will incur. So we can kind of go whatever we want for our item. I might just bring the Ring of Greed. Well, it might also be nice to have a healing skill just in case. Yeah, let's go Ring of Lust just in case, Okay. Welcome to the battle arena, the infernal fighting ground where the embers of life grow bright. Oh, it's you guys. Our manager told us about you. Huh? All you've been hearing about us. Ah, you're so quick to anger. Wonderful. This would be quite boring if that wasn't the case. Now, allow me to confirm something before I begin explaining. Do you currently have 10,000 coins?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Oh, you have surely been busy. Very well then. Allow me to explain this game to you. Here you will prove your supremacy in a trio of fierce one-on-one battles. Then again, this is the pinnacle of our casino, the high limit floor. Normally, our VIPs will prepare substitutes who fight to the death for their sake. The attending guests then bet coins on who they think will win. Here too? Ugh, this shit makes me sick. The entirety of this floor must be like that. Taking little risk for a high return is truly the optimal business strategy. But can we even participate if we don't have a substitute? Hey, we didn't need one for the other game. The same probably applies in here too. As irritating as it may be, that is correct. Please participate. Registration will take place at the counter over there. Alright. Let's pick up all this stuff. And is this another... What? This palace is giving you a safe room in every area. Like, it... You don't have to go far at all to find a safe room. I don't know why they did this. This is crazy.
Okay.
Like, literally, if you walk up these stairs, right, and go through that door, there is a safe room in that room. Why did we need another safe room in the room right next to it? I don't know. This is crazy. All right, let's go to the counter. Welcome. Will you be participating in our stunning battle arena?
Okay.
Of course. Our teamwork, is gonna take down this arena of yours. Ah, now that won't do. This is a series of honest one-on-one battles. Don't tell me. Correct. Only one can participate. You'll need to choose someone to act as your representative. The entry fee for this event is 10,000 coins. However, if you manage to succeed in the trials, you will be granted 10 times that, 100,000 coins. Wait, what? That's enough to get us across that bridge. Come on, we need to do this.
How about this?
This feels like a trap to me. An amount that high would certainly ensure great danger. But failure to infiltrate this palace would be the end of us. So we don't got a choice. Very well. In that case, Joker should be the one to participate. We don't know what kind of enemies may appear, so his high level of adaptability will be vital here. Leave it to me.
Yes.
Are you sure about this? You'll have to fight alone. But that's why Joker's the one doing it, right? I mean, I understand why. Just be careful, okay? Don't do anything reckless in there. Has your mind been made up? The battles will begin once you enter. Now then, shall you challenge the imposing battle arena? Let's do this. Oh, in that case, please head onward into the ring. The entry fee and appropriate prize total shall be calculated at the end of the game. Now then, prepare to know the true meaning of agony. Only you will be able to continue from here onward. We'll be cheering from the stands, so best of luck. Okay. Just double checking. Ring of Lust, Gambler's shirt. Yep, that all looks good. And Gary McCall equipped. We should be perfectly fine. We should not even take a single hit if we do this right. You'll not be able to retreat once you enter this room. Is that alright with you? I'll enter. The only thing that sucks about this, because they're doing all these fights with only Joker, he is going to be getting more experience than the rest of the party members, which sucks. It's very likely, I think, that Joker is probably going to be a full level higher than Ryuji after all this. So Ryuji is unfortunately going to have to go into the next boss fight not quite at the level cap. He'll have to be level 52 instead of 53, more than likely. Anyway, it should be okay though. Let's do this.
Now then, our gripping battle is finally here. The idiot leader of the adult-defying thieves has come.
Idiot leader. I'll have you know Joker has max rank in knowledge.
Odds are 1.1 to the house, 23.0 to the Phantom Thieves. Wow, Phantom Thieves are surprisingly popular. It's rare to see odds in the double digits. Now, let us begin our serious one-on-one battle. Bring out the first contestant.
What the hell? There's two of them.
This isn't one-on-one at all. They're just ignoring the rules right from the beginning.
Now then, it's time for this hellish trio of battles to begin. Ready, set, go!
These are Ganeshas, and they only know physical attacks. And wouldn't you know, Giri Makala here, he's immune. It actually repels physical attacks. So, we can't be touched. We can just put this into auto battle mode, and we don't ever have to worry about being hit. A completely free fight. They're just gonna kind of kill themselves over time. This is incredible gameplay right now.
Super move. Ultra charge.
Sure, Futaba, give me Ultra Charge. Why not? If this was any other battle, I would be ecstatic, but this is a gimme. Joker's IQ has gone through the roof, yes. And the classmates are still surprised when he gets answers correctly, even though this man is just overflowing with almost max in every single social stat. The only thing he doesn't have max is guts. Anyway, Gary McCall levels up.
Wow, he really can't take a hit. The stupid Phantom Thief has won.
Again, I'm not stupid.
You know, that's a little hard to say. I'm just going to call him the Phantom Dweeb from now on.
Thank you.
All of you betting on the house, do not fret. The second round of contestants is arriving now.
What? There are even more than before.
How cowardly! There's nothing fair or honest about this.
Quiet down in the peanut gallery. Now it's time to die in this blood-curdling battle.
Where did the term peanut gallery come from, by the way? I've never really looked into the origins of that. Anyway, these are Rangda, 3 of them to be exact, and they have physical skills, which we already know how that goes, and curse skills, which, once again, if we look at Giri Makala, he knows curse all the way on the right. So, again, cannot be touched. They're also weak to electric, and we can just simply click this 2 times.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
And just win the fight immediately. Incredible. Alright, and we're on to the 3rd and final fight. Futaba gets a 51. Also, wait.
Shit! Why the hell aren't you dying, you goddamn phantom dweeb? I have a bet on this too!
So, Joker is supposed to be fighting these by himself, right? I didn't think about it, but Futaba did Ultra Charge on us, didn't she? So Futaba's helping us. This isn't a true solo Joker at all. Anyway.
There's no way in hell you're getting away with this! Time for our final contestant!
What in the... Yowza, that's a big one.
Go! Grind his bones to dust! Let the extreme 3rd battle begin!
Alright, the last enemy is actually going to be a true 1v1 plus Futaba, I guess, and it's against Thor. Thor will charge up, wait 1 turn, then hit you with a really strong physical attack. And yes, I did say physical attack, and we already know Giri Mikala is immune to that, so it's very likely he's just going to one-shot himself whenever he tries to hit us with it. So we're just going to go ahead and mark onto him, lower his defense. I guess we'll charge up just in case. And
Some other way.
I'll just guard. I'll let you do the honors. There we go. One shots himself. There we are. There. That's just a very easy fight. Again, Giri Mikala is literally an auto win for this. Just having him on the field basically makes it impossible to die as Joker. And Joker levels up to 52.
Right. Level up. Once again, justice prevails.
The payout will be handed over after this. Please wait.
Congratulations! Here's your reward, 100,000 coins.
Oh, shit! That was freaking amazing, Joker!
You were incredible! They never even planned on giving you a fair fight in there.
Yes, I expected that would be the case. Our other trials have been rigged as well, after all.
So you sent Joker in knowing full well the possible dangers?
I simply had faith in his skill. And to be honest, there was no other course of action available. Come now, we should head to the bridge. This shall be our moment to shine.
Alright, cool stuff. Now we can head over to the other area and use all these coins to buy our way to the route to the treasure. And that's really basically the palace will be done at that point. Dweeb, it's revenge time, yeah. I didn't really do anything to Joker. Joker just kind of, like, it's like one of those, like, Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing kind of playthroughs right there. Based on a quick Google search, Peanut Gallery has a bit of a racist origin. It was the nickname for the cheapest seats at theaters circus from where people would throw peanuts if they didn't like the performance. What the heck? I didn't know that. I had no idea. Yeah, I've always been curious about that because, you know, I've obviously, like, heard that expression a lot. I've said it. And, yeah, I never have known why they call it that. Now that kind of makes sense with... Okay. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick gets accused of stealing, like, the oyster's pearl. And then he... and then he gets, like, publicly, like, chained down in front of the crowd of people, and they start throwing peanuts at him. Now that makes sense. Anyway. And the seats are usually for people of color. Yeah, I would assume so when you said it was, like, racist undertones. I had absolutely no idea either. English is not my first language anyway. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of, like, weird expressions, though, that, like, they usually come from, like, you know, some kind of... some origin that dates way back to, like, you know, either hundreds of years ago, sometimes even thousands of years ago. And yeah, I don't even know how they're still circulated in like modern language, but anyway, let's interact with this.
Authenticating member's card. The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000 coins.
We got that. Now let us through.
It seems you worked hard to gather that many coins. I never expected you would make it this far. I commend you on your vigorous efforts. However, you will never proceed to the manager's floor ahead. From this moment forward, the number of coins for the bridge will increase to 1 million coins.
What? What? That's not fair! You can't give us an impossible task like that!
Oh, you finally understand? That is the point. Your task will forever be impossible. Hence, I will emerge victorious.
We had only just barely gotten 100,000 coins.
She said she would let us through if we had 1 million coins, yes? In that case, there won't be a problem.
You know how to win that many?
Not exactly. I already have the requisite coins right here.
What? How could that be?
Do you remember what we were told at the very beginning? Essentially, we could borrow as many coins from the casino as we already held on our card.
Well, yes, but...
For example, had we borrowed the max when we had 10,000 coins, we would have ended up with 20,000. And had we then bet on Joker at the Coliseum as a guest, our total would have grown to 460,000.
Yes, but you're speaking purely in hypotheticals. That's not what actually happened.
Correct. On Joker's card. However, that is not the only card in our possession.
You have another card?
That's the Taro Tanaka card I told you to get rid of.
Exactly. Instead of disposing of it, I secretly used it to gather coins and outsmart this system.
460,000 coins! That means we would have over 500,000 if we add all of our coins together!
So what? That's still clearly not close to the required total.
Actually, once my count reached 460,000, I borrowed the maximum amount a second time. After paying back the original 10,000, I was left with 910,000. Adding Joker's total to that brings us to 1,010,000 coins. We can surely cross the bridge now.
Wait, if we borrow all them coins...
Is there a problem? The manager's room lies ahead. We won't need to worry about coins after this. Or did you honestly intend on paying back such a large sum?
Impossible. This can't be!
Crow. It's actually a little frightening how sharp you are.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad I was able to contribute to our Phantom Thieves' efforts. Now, we should hurry and let the bridge down before she decides to change the rules once again.
That cutscene would have hit so much harder if Akechi was in the big head mode. It would have been so much better for him to have that big brain moment when he literally has a big brain. But you know what's weird is, like, when we were told about the whole thing of you can like borrow as many chips as you have on your card, it never said we have to pay it back. So I thought where he was going with it was that he never even paid that back the first time. He just doubled his money every time he made any kind of chips. Because honestly, that would have been even more big brain. It never told us we had to pay back the sum that we borrow on our card. Anyway. It's fun to dig the origins up for sure, even if it can be somewhat dark stuff. Yeah, for sure, yeah. I mean, learning new things in general is just always really cool. Also, let's go random SpongeBob reference. I paused before I did it because I was gonna sound like such a goddamn 90s kid by freaking referencing SpongeBob every time. Man, what a missed opportunity for the huge head moment. Yeah, a sad day for big brains all around the world. Card author, oh my god, card authorization complete. I couldn't even read it because the auto skipped over. Your current total is 1,011,330 coins. Do you wish to activate the Bridge of Judgment? Let's do it. Hell yeah, we're almost there. We had better be ready for whatever lies ahead. Also, is this bridge now just open to everybody in the cognitive world?
See it.
Anyway, let's head over to the treasure, get another cutscene.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal. A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory as well, you know. I entertained you with all of my games, but it appears you are still far from satisfied. Very well. I've made preparations especially for that possibility. This will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sis. Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person. For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
Could also be what caused their desires to swell.
Thinking about it won't get us anywhere, though. Let's head back and prepare the calling card.
What's up? Curious about the treasure? Speaking of that, it actually looks like there's a shape form in the haziness. If I had to guess, I'd say Sis's treasure is a police notebook. Right, your father was... She probably thinks Dad died because the police were using him. That's why she believes justice is meaningless and that there's no point living a subservient life. Dad's death is even the reason she aspired to become a prosecutor and grew so obsessed with winning. She really loved him. Sai-san's heart must be exhausted from living in such a fiercely competitive world. Honest beliefs alone are not enough to get you through. Even I understand that pain. But that is exactly why we need to change her heart. Yes, that it is. And now we've ascertained the location of the treasure for that goal. Would you like to return to the entrance now, Joker? We will, just so that we can access a safe room. Okay, we'll be able to send the calling card from the real world now. Yeah, we're not going to leave the palace just yet. We do have everything in place to leave the palace, and, you know, we can come back here to steal the treasure later on. But there are a couple things we want to do before we leave. So now that we have done all the mandatory fights and such, we're going to head back. I guess let's start with the members floor. There's a couple of skill cards that I want to get from some of the enemies around here. Let me go ahead and save too. Okay, so there's in total 4 skill cards I want to get, and it's complete RNG how long it's going to take for them to show up. From my experience, it's usually about like a 1 in 15-ish chance for a skill card to drop every time you ask a negotiation. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. It just kind of depends shadow to shadow, but just general rule of thumb, it's usually about 1 in 15 from my experience. This enemy, oh, my bad. This enemy right here, I don't know why I thought that would like zoom in the camera. This enemy right here, when we fight them, is always going to manifest as the same group of shadows. If I'm right, should be 2 Queen Mabs and 2 Kushinadas. For some reason, not every encounter is random in both Mementos and in Palaces, and this is one that is not random as well. This is always going to be the same, if I'm correct. Yes. There you go. 2 Queen Mabs, which are the enemies in the middle, and then 2 Kushinadas. And the Kushinada specifically is what we want to interrogate in order to try to get a Matarukaja, I believe? Yeah, Matarukaja skill card. Okay. So these enemies are weak to wind, and I think these are weak to fire. Pretty sure. The problem is, this is a disaster shadow, and they will blow up when their health reaches 0. So what I might do is we'll put one of you to sleep. And then I'll do this, Mifridine. Oh, they're also weak to... I thought they were only weak to fire. Well, that's on me. I thought they were weak to fire. Okay, well that's... Yeah, I'm... Alright, we're just gonna have to end up killing them, unfortunately. Yeah, that... Spawning a disaster shadow there was not great. I did not want that to happen. And Akechi gets level 50, sure. Congratulations, you did it. We can get rid of Fortify Spirit. Alright, well, we can just leave the area, come back, it'll respawn that enemy. And hopefully that doesn't have a disaster shadow this time. Although, maybe I should change my equipment too, let's see. So I could... What could we do here? Let me double check. So, hold on. Was it just weak to nuke, or is it weak to nuke and fire? Let me look. Kushinada. Check this really quick. Okay, it's just weak to nuke, so I was completely wrong. I think fire might be a similar looking enemy. Okay, my bad. Let me make sure about that actually. Yes. Yeah, I was thinking of a different enemy that we also are gonna have to get a skill card from later on. So okay, don't have to worry about that. Let's put on Makoto, I guess. So if she's able to knock down those two, let's put Ring of Vanity on so that it covers her weakness to ice, because I do believe the Kushinadas do have ice attacks. And then I'll put Ring of Gluttony on Makoto. We'll have Ryuji have Eden's belt. And Joker... Just have the Ring of Greed for now. Okay. Well, let's leave this area, come back.
I can feel it.
Alright, and let's do this again. I wonder if I can just run up and battle her. I don't know if I always have to like stand up here to trigger without being seen. This is probably the safest way to do it, but it's probably not necessary. Anyway. Okay, no disaster shadow this time. This should be a lot easier to do. Let's do this. I'll use Fridine on this one. And we'll baton pass over to Joker. And you're just neutral to win, right? Okay. Good to know. Let's do this. I was hoping that wouldn't do enough to kill the Kushinada. Unfortunate.
Could be useful.
God, this is so annoying. Trying to not kill them. I'm purposefully trying to weaken them and not kill them, and it's just I can't do it.
Give me a sec.
Okay. We'll try this again. Maybe I gotta put one of the Queen Mabs to sleep. How much experience do we need to level Joker up here? Okay, we got plenty of time to figure this out. Alright, let me just try running right up to her. There we go. Yep. That'll be quicker. Another disaster shadow. This time it's one of the Kushinadas. Okay.
I don't know what it's gonna do.
God, this is always so annoying when they do this. Let's try... I'm hoping this doesn't kill. And of course it does. God dang it! And I don't have a single target win skill. Oh my god. Alright, We might still be able to salvage this. Hold on, let me think. You guys are neutral to nuke, right? Okay. So let's take out this one. Alright, good.
Let's go.
Okay. Don't have a single target skill with Geary and McCalla. Let's just attack. With, I guess a basic attack hopefully can kill. Nice. Good. Alright. Okay, perfect. They're just gonna beg for mercy. Give me the goods.
It's yours.
Very generous.
Alright, so much for a 1 in 15 chance. I guess we'll just get it on the first try. Should I ask for another? I kind of do want to ask for another. Alright, I don't think I would need more than 2. I'll take it. Alright, well, that went surprisingly great.
Let's move on.
That usually doesn't happen. That was the first try. Okay.
Alright.
Well, I'll take it. Okay, now we gotta shift gears to go for the next enemy. It's further down this hallway. That is crazy. We've gotten some pretty good skill card luck, I think, overall. Alright, let's go in here. And I believe that the one bunny that's coming towards me is usually the one that manifests as Kikiri Himi, who is another one that we're looking for here.
I'll reveal your true form.
Let's see. Nope, this is not the one. It's probably the other one. Let's... I think you two are weak to fire, right? Sure enough.
Let's go.
I don't know what their affinity is with wind, so just in case they repel it. Okay. Alright,
Don't forget this feeling, just like I thought.
let me switch back to Geary McCalla here. Kuromatengu leveled up. We got growth too, sure. Why not? Okay. It says reconnection successful now. Let me just double check, make sure everything looks good now. Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't know why that keeps happening, but I'm glad it reconnected. Sometimes it doesn't reconnect. Alright. Let me double check everything looks good. The only thing I did was fight like the 2 Valkyries and Queen Mab, and then I immediately paused the game because it said that I had lost connection. It all looks good now, I think. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Alright. Anyway, we gotta go fight the other enemy over here.
true form.
And now it might not be the right enemy. Yeah, now it's not the right enemy. Alright, I'm gonna have to respawn them then. Tragic. But this is the right room, and this does have the enemy I'm looking for to get another, skill card. Oh, let me also not be on correct.
Go down.
Okay.
My persona has gained new power.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Tsukikaja for that. Just in case that ever becomes relevant, I don't know. Probably will never use K, let's be honest, but... Alright, let's head back out. Go back in. So I guess it's the one that comes down the stairs. Okay, they're going up that side. Alright, so are you the one that I'm looking for?
I'll reveal your true form.
There we go. Okay. So we just want to put... Yeah, let's put you to sleep. Just kidding. We're gonna completely miss. Alright, I'll Maraku Kaja then. Should be fine. Just have to knock it down and try to take it out. I guess Ryuji, I think you should be able to finish it off. Very good. And I guess let's use the Yanga. Try to shock it. Nope. So these enemies, if I'm not mistaken, they only have the ability to use a basic attack. They don't actually have like any skill that does damage, which is crazy to think. But it is true. They are weak to fire, but I'm worried that On might do too much damage. So we're going to be extra careful. And we're going to try to just do a little bit of damage with like gun attacks here. In the meantime, we'll just take out this one. We don't need two of them. We just need one. Perfect. I don't want to use Ryuji's gun. It does a lot of damage. Alright. I want an item. That's not what we're looking for. We are looking for Meteorama as the skill card we can get here. So we're not going to get it on the first try like we did with Kushinada's skill card, but that's fine. We'll get there. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second really quick. Hold up.
Hey, any advice here?
Yeah, I've got advice. Hold on. Okay. What's that? We'll door me into you. And take out this one. We get Ultra Charge, sure, why not?
Let's go.
Alright, in that case, I'll use Maraku Kaja on Joker's turn. And we'll have Ryuji do a lot of damage to this. I probably could just do a basic attack. Sure enough.
Serves you right.
Alright, let's see if it's second try. Nope. Yeah, like I said, usually from my experience, it's about 1 in 15 for them to give a skill card. Not always. But it's not really like this enemy in particular can really do much against us, so it's really not a problem. I think they can summon a Queen Mab though, so that's why I'm keeping my defense up just in case. Queen Mab I think only has like fire attacks though, so shouldn't be anything to worry about. Alright, put it to sleep. Knock it down. Ask for a skill card. And we don't get it. That's okay. And summon another Kikori Himi, that's fine. And it's trying to run, okay. No, you're not gonna run. Get out of here. Put you back to sleep. Okay. Man, I was hoping because it was red text that it would have even higher odds, but no. Alright, so it's been 4 attempts, haven't gotten it yet. So keep guarding here until On gets to move. Now they're trying to get me to use a Showtime. Not gonna do it.
Very generous.
We are getting so many of those. It's actually ridiculous. Another Kikori Himi. Take that out. Honestly, I probably should have taken out the one with less health. It probably would have been better to do that. That is on me. Alright, guard. Knock it down again.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Right.
Oh, some rare loot.
I'm gonna have like 100 of these by the end of this. It's crazy.
Okay, let's move on.
And it took itself out. Unfortunate. Alright, well, we're gonna be searching for another one of those to spawn.
Okay, let's keep going.
I don't suppose that this enemy over here is gonna be what I'm looking for, right? Probably not. I'm not even gonna bother trying. It's just... Ooh. I didn't know you were gonna be right there. Okay. Just leave and come back.
I can feel it.
And it should be the enemy that ends up like over here someplace. Okay. Come on. Let me ambush. Hello? There we go.
Reveal your true form. Let's go.
Alright, let's use Dormina.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we'll just Dormina this one.
Persona.
Knock it down. Perfect. And then do the same thing with On. Just have her take out one of them. And then put this to sleep. Okay. Buff our defense, just in case Queen Mab gets spawned. I don't want Ryuji to attack, and we'll have On knock her down, and we'll ask for another skill card. I think we've got the order of operations a lot better now. I don't know what it means why she's watching. I don't know if that means something important or not. I have no idea. Anyway, we're gonna put her to sleep. Makoto's gonna knock her down. Is this like try number 7? I don't even remember how many times we've asked at this point. But it hasn't happened yet.
Be careful. Leave all the support stuff to me.
Okay, we lowered her accuracy and evasion, sure.
Alright.
I'll take it. Alright. I want an item, we still don't get it. We get another Hell Magatama. And we're gonna get a lot of them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so they can summon Queen Mab, and it's trying to run. Awesome. Alright, let's just take this one out. Let's do a basic attack, I guess. I don't want that. I don't want you to do too much damage. Just gonna knock it down with one bullet. Cause that's way. There we go, Meteorama. Let's see if we can get 2. I think 2's fine. Yeah, I'll just take it. Awesome. Okay, so it took like maybe about 10-ish tries for that one.
Let's move on.
More what you expect usually.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Okay. So now we can leave out of here. And there's just 2 more skill cards I want to get before we leave this palace. And then we have to level up to 53. Which I honestly think leveling up to 53 is probably going to take the least amount of time of everything we're doing right now. Okay. So for the next enemy we need to go for, both of them are going to be found in the House of Darkness. And it might be a good idea to recover some SP really quick. So, let's see about using one of the SP, like the stamina kits we have. Let's use the small one. That'll be good enough.
What are your thoughts?
Okay.
Now, let us depart.
I should write something.
Save the game again. Let's head over to House of Darkness. Oh, also, were we able to see the map of the House of Darkness there? Oh. Well, we got most of the areas. There's just 2 vents we didn't explore, but I don't really care about that. So we actually did a pretty good job of clearing the whole place out. It's impressive considering the fact I couldn't see it all while I was in there. Alright, so we're gonna heal everybody up really quick. And I'm pretty sure there's only 2 enemies that can spawn here. Maybe there's 3, but I don't remember what the 3rd one is. But this enemy should be Rongda, because it's blue. That means it's more than 3 levels lower than us. And this is going to have the Modarunda skill card. They're weak to electric as well. So we have Gary McCullough equipped with Mazianga on, and also we have Ryuji on the party too. I can take the Ring of Vanity off of on, and put the Ring of Gluttony back on, and then Makoto. Let's go ahead and put the Ring of Greed on you. Take it off of Joker. I'll put Ring of Vanity on Joker instead. That way he can use the Bleeding Dry Brush if I need to. Yeah, I think everyone else's items is good for right now. Okay. Yeah, so this should be 3 Rongda or 2 Rongda. I don't know how many spawn. 2. There you go. Sure, we'll attack them a little bit. I only need 1 of them. I don't need both of them. So let's go ahead and let's just attack this one. You know, honestly, it might be better because these guys do have a physical move. It might just be better, like, if they don't give me what I want, just to end the battle and then find another enemy. Because I don't want to risk anything crazy happening. I don't know how much damage they're going to do. It's not like Kushinada and Kikuri Himi where they just really don't have a lot to use for attacking moves. Rongda actually could hit me for something if it crits me with a physical attack, so let's not mess with that. Let's just find more enemies to fight instead. Okay, this should be the other enemy we're looking for. I'm pretty sure it would be Norn. Yes. We fought this guy earlier at the end of the first infiltration day. And Norn can drop us a Dia Rahan skill card, which is a full heal to a single target. So let's go ahead and put him to sleep.
Serves you right.
And let's ask him for an item. What in the world is this luck that we're getting right now? This is crazy. That's the second time that we've gotten a skill card on the first time we've ever talked to them. I do kind of want another one, but I didn't like defense buff or anything like that, and I don't want to risk him attacking Ryuji with a wind skill because that would knock him down. So I'll just say I'll take it. We'll copy the Dia Rahan skill card with the Yusuke. And then that way we don't have to worry about it. That is crazy, though. Alright, well now we're looking for Rongda for the skill card. The last skill card I'm looking for. And that door is still locked, so we can't go that way. We'll have to go through here. Can I please jump down? I've been trying. Alright. That's another Rongda enemy right there.
Show me your true
At least it should be, unless there's a third enemy that I'm not aware of that can spawn here.
You've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Oh, they reflect. Gun. Oops. That's okay. Not a big deal.
Looking cool. Could be useful.
Not what we're looking for, but I'm going to take it just so we don't have to worry about messing with you guys.
Alright.
Going through that vent doesn't do anything for us, so I don't really understand why you would do that.
Focus.
Was I ever down this hallway? If I never got that search object?
Show me your true form.
So even though this is Norn, because it was yellow highlighted enemy, we want to get a second one. Not because we want a second skill card of Dia Rahan, but rather because we actually want to get Norn as our persona for this palace. This is going to be the one we get for Sai's palace. So we're going to go ahead and put him to sleep. Knock him down with a gun attack. And I'm going to have to look up what I'm going to say to him here, but we're going to ask him to lend me your power. We must talk things over first. I know nothing about you after all.
Oh, cute. It's happy. Have some fun when you talk to that one.
Also, how you doing, Persona? Funny name right there. I know it's odd to say this about myself, but people who know me will say I never let things go. You will receive punishment for treating me this way. Mark my words. Alright, let me look it up really quick. And this is an upbeat persona, so you can say either one of these two. I guess I'll say, how much do you want? It seems you've got quite the sense of humor. No matter the crime, humans treat it more lightly if the perpetrator is a minor, do they not? Ah, so I suppose you commit such extreme acts because you know you won't be punished harshly. Yeah, let me look that up really quick. This is an extreme. Have you ever learned common sense? That's how I think as we... Oh, I'm sorry, I remember now. In truth, I am not a shadow. I originated from the human sea of souls. My true name is Norn. Henceforth, I am thou. Awesome. Norn is going to be our persona from this palace because he's going to kind of bounce off of Giri Mikala a lot. A lot of the fights that Giri Mikala might not necessarily be great in, Norn is usually going to be able to take over as kind of second in command. He has Zeodyne and Garudyne, so electric and wind heavy damage. He also has Repel Electric, Drain Wind, and he's good against Bless, no weaknesses. So the Repel Electric and Draining Wind is going to be really, really critical for an upcoming boss fight that happens a bit later down the road, not for this palace arc, but it's going to be very important for a boss fight that's upcoming. And also we're going to kind of use it as our healer persona as well, because it learns Dia Rahan via level up, although I'm just going to use a skill card to get it earlier, because I don't want to have to wait until next palace to get that. We're also going to teach it like Meteorama and some of the other skill cards that we have on here. But only thing I have left to do, I just got to get a skill card from Rhonda. Got all the other skill cards I wanted from here, and we are making record time for this. We haven't even been streaming for 2 hours, and already we've gotten this far this quickly, which is just absurd. I thought it would take a lot longer to get those skill cards. The music slaps the more you listen to it. I know, I love this. It's on. This is probably my favorite, like, palace background music. Not my favorite track in the game, though. That will happen soon. I don't know why I even bothered using bullet hail. That was kind of unnecessary. We're not trying to kill them. We're just trying to knock them down so that I can ask for a skill card.
Ooh, Joker, looking cool.
Anyway, let's see if they want to do it. This is the greatest skill card luck I have ever seen. This is incredible. Because I promise you, if you were to do this yourself, on average, from my experience, it's like 10 to 15 like interrogations to get what you're looking for. That took 3 tries, or maybe 4. I can't remember how many times we fought Rhonda, but we first tried the skill card for Kushinada, we first tried the skill card for Norn, like 4th tried this one, and 10th tried thereabout for the Kikari Himi skill card. This is just great luck that's going on right now. Anyway, I'll take it. I would love to get more, but I also don't want them to get mad at me and then hit me for a lot of damage.
Okay.
We'll just copy it with use K later on. Well, that's everything we got to do here. At this point, we can just leave the palace as normal, and I guess we'll go this way. This is probably closer. I have no idea what to say. I was expecting it to take upwards of like another, 30 minutes to an hour. That's locked. God dang it. Yeah, but like, I was expecting this to take so much longer. So this is just crazy stuff. It's the big brain luck you got going on. I guess so. I don't know how Akechi's doing it. You know what it is? It's the royal dagger that gave me +5 luck. It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it, I promise you. But I like to think that it does. Alright, let's go to the safe room. Head back to the high limit floor. There are some things we can buy at the counter with all the leftover chips that we have. Not much, but we can buy some items. Buy Victory Beam, which gives +10 luck. And then, I guess, sure, Addle Bangle and Despair Charm. I think that's for Akechi. +10 luck. Alright, sure. And obviously, if you don't know, anytime that a piece of equipment, whether it's a weapon or an accessory or an outfit, protector, if it gives a stat bonus, like this Victory Beam giving +10 luck, it actually gets applied twice. It doesn't reflect that in the stats menu, so you can kind of see. It says 36 luck. If I were to take the item off, it would have 26 instead. It doesn't get reflected anywhere, but really the luck stat is 46. We proved that back in Futaba's Palace when I used like the Zen outfit to outspeed Makoto with On one time. But yeah, like, if you didn't know, it's just a little bit of a glitch. It existed in the vanilla game, and I guess Atlas never figured out that it was a glitch to begin with, so it persisted into Royal as well. Did someone say leftover chips? Yummy. Well, I got great news. We got exactly like 8,000 leftover chips. Actually, 9,330 chips. So you're in luck. We've got a ton of chips left over. All right, I think that's all we have to do. Let me just double check really. Oh, wait. We have to level everybody up to 53. Yeah, that's what we got to do. And Ryuji is going to be a full level behind Joker, unfortunately. Makoto and On should be able to get there. But, yeah, Ryuji is going to just barely not make it. That's fine, though. So I guess for level grinding, I guess, like, honestly, it's probably just best to kind of go through the first couple of areas and just, like, use the insta-kill with Ryuji method. We are allowed to insta-kill enemies, but the personas that we get from doing so, we have to release unless we already had the persona to begin with. So these enemies are green, so if we run through them, we instantly kill them and we get Unicorn as our persona. So we're just going to get rid of Unicorn after I finish the grind to level 53 here. It's just going to save us a lot of time by doing this. Alright, Unicorn and Power we're going to have to get rid of. I guess I could just keep going in and out of this door and respawning these enemies. Oh, no. Well, he did respawn, but he respawned by the staircase somehow. Okay. Sure. Alright, so Unicorn, Osa, and Power. I've got to release all those guys. And we're just going to keep on doing this until eventually we get to level 53 on everybody. And Unicorn leveled up. That doesn't matter. How much experience are we getting? 4745 is what I have right now. I want to see if this is actually effective or not. Because it says 844. We're not getting that much. 47. I already forgot the number. My bad. Dementia has stricken me. 4475. All right, let me remember that number instead.
I have something.
4475 was what we were at. Okay, we're getting like 250-ish, like 225 in that range. It kind of probably depends on what persona we're insta-killing too, but
Show me your true form.
I mean, it's maybe not the fastest method. It's somewhat effective. And it doesn't involve any risk, so we're just going to keep doing it. Yeah, let's go. The 9,000 leftover chips. Finally, a chips bag that doesn't have half air. Oh. What is happening? Let me try. Alright, we all good again? I don't know why that keeps happening. It keeps on like going out for like only about 15 to 30 seconds and then it comes back. I have no idea why that keeps happening. I'm so sorry. Alright, well I apologize for that. I didn't really do much. I've just been going in and out of this room, taking out the enemies. You know, same thing.
Show me your true form.
As usual. Yeah. I apologize about that. I don't know why this keeps happening. This has been happening across other streams too. It just like goes out for like a couple of seconds, maybe a minute or so. I'm just happy it's reconnecting because sometimes it doesn't reconnect and then that's an even bigger problem. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, looks fine. Oh no. Okay. There we go.
Focus. Show me your true form.
Alright, anyway, we're just gonna keep on doing this until we get everybody to 53. Joker, we have to make sure does not overlevel in the process, but he should be fine. Just gonna suck because Ryuji is probably just barely not gonna get to 53.
It's somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
But I don't think it will be a problem. I'm pretty sure Ryuji's, you know, strong enough, and we've gone to the Jazz Club enough times with all of the party members, but especially with Ryuji, that he should be perfectly okay for the next upcoming boss fight. Alright, An got to 50. What? Wait, was that 52 that An just got to? Yeah, 52. Okay. So Joker's almost at 53. When Joker gets to 53, I'll check where Ryuji's at.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, an impressive skill.
Okay. Just a couple more enemies. At least to get Joker to 53.
I'll reveal your true form.
There we go, Joker's 53. Needs 12,000 to level up. Let me check Ryuji. Ryuji's still 51. It's gonna be close. Let's see. When Ryuji levels up, it's really just like as long as Ryuji doesn't need as much experience to level up compared to Joker, he'll be fine. But I don't know. It's gonna be really close, I feel. Not sure. Could go either way. Alright, Ryuji gets to 52. Alright, moment of truth. Ryuji needs 11,465 and Joker needs 11,073. It's possible because Ryuji should gain more experience since he's a lower level than Joker. It's possible, but like I said, it's gonna be really close. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep tabs on it.
Show me your true form.
Yeah, all these level ups we're getting for like Osa and all, it doesn't matter. We're gonna release them as soon as we finish the grind here. We're just doing this because it will speed things up, make it take a lot less longer to grind the old-fashioned way.
A new move? I better keep up.
I'll reveal your true form.
That looks useful. Well
Oh my god. I don't care about all these new skills I'm getting. I only care if we get a new skill on one of my party members. I don't need to be updated every time I get a new skill on one of my personas that I'm just gonna have to release here.
I'll reveal your true form.
Unfortunately, we don't need a fusion alarm for anything because this would be a great way to just farm for fusion alarms too. Alright, let me do like 5 more enemies and then I'll check how Ryuji versus Joker, the race to 53, is going for now.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
After this one, we'll check.
Show me your true form.
We are at... Yeah, Ryuji's not going to catch at that rate. No. Unfortunate, yeah. So Ryuji's going to be just a little bit shy of 53. But that's okay. That's alright. An and Makoto will still get there. They just need 5,000 more. So we'll get those to 53, and then as soon as they're done, yeah, we can leave the palace. And again, I wasn't expecting to get through all of this with the palace this quickly. You know, the boss fights I knew were going to be really quick and all that, but for whatever reason, getting the skill cards, which is really, you know, RNG dependent usually, didn't take that long this time. So, awesome stuff, I guess. I really don't think I've struggled to, like, get skill cards a lot of times. I think, like, maybe there was only, like, 1 or 2 enemies where it took, like, anything longer than, like, 10, 15 tries. So I've gotten some really good skill card luck in this game. Cannot complain about that. But we'll see if it continues, because there's still a couple more things we're going to have to do here in the game. How many skills do these guys learn? Please, just stop giving me new skills. I don't care.
I can feel it.
Just keep going back and forth.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh my god.
Range of tactics is expanded.
This is insane. I don't need to be told what skills these guys are learning. I wish the 2 enemies spawned on this floor, because, like, normally there is supposed to be 2, but I guess they don't allow an enemy to spawn if they're looking towards, like, the, if they're looking from, like, where Joker comes in the room from, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. I don't fully know how it works.
It's somewhere.
How close are they? They gotta be close. 1,000 away. At least for On. Makoto's more like 800.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
Okay. And next one should get Makoto and probably 2 away from On. Alright. Good to know.
I'll reveal your true form.
That's, oh, both Makoto and On get to 53. Awesome. Good stuff. And just to double check, Ryuji is not going to get to 53 before Joker gets to 54. So unfortunately, we're going to have to go into the boss fight with Ryuji being 1 level lower. I kind of expected that. Alright. Let's go ahead and release Kikurihime, Ose, Power, and Unicorn. Norn is the persona we got for this palace, so he's good. Okay. Pick this up. Head to the safe room, and then I'm going to talk to Yusuke so we can copy another skill card.
Let's take a break.
Alright, Yusuke.
Joker.
Let's duplicate, I guess, hold on. Let's do Madarunda first, and then I'll do, Dirahan, next time I see Yusuke.
Very well. Beautifully executed.
Okay, and I think officially that is everything I have to do for now. Alright, so let's head on out of the casino.
What do you want to do?
We've secured our route to the treasure. Do you want to get out of here? Return to the real world. Now return to the real world from Nijima's palace. Thank you for your hard work. Okay. We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card.
I see.
I see. So this is how you go about arranging your operations. Feels as though I now have a much better understanding of why you have been so successful.
Okay.
You did great today. You tired? We finally made it. All that remains is to actually send the calling card. Looks like we'll manage to get it out before that investigation starts going down too. We still don't know anything about the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns though. I wonder if we'll learn anything from Nijima-san's shadow. I doubt she has ascertained any relevant clues. Use case says ascertain literally all the goddamn time. This catchphrase at this point. I agree. That is why she is the worn out on the Phantom Thieves after all. Furthermore, the public believes arresting us will solve the case. The public prosecutors won't stop now. They have the weight of the general public on their shoulders. If only we knew about who the true culprit was. We wouldn't have to fight Nijima-san's shadow. Who could it be? Do you think it's someone we know? That's a possibility. True, but there would be no end to the mistrust if we began doubting our peers. Either way, we only have one opportunity to turn the tables. This final calling card shall be my magnum opus. Simply let us know when you're ready, Uga. Okay. For tonight, let me... Hold on. Gotta look at my notes here. I think we're just making infiltration tools, probably. In fact, that's exactly what we're doing. Although, again, I don't know if we have a lot of materials to do that. So let's see. And if we don't, we'll just go ahead and read a book or something.
Okay.
We could make 2 smoke screens. That's not really a lot. A lockpick. Yeah, it's not looking great for what we can make. I think I'm just gonna wait until we have more materials. Also, how much money do we have? 3.3 million. Alright, let's go ahead and read up on one of these books.
Make sure you close up.
Doesn't really matter at this point. We're just gonna read whatever. The unknown language of flowers.
Nice.
If you learn more about flowers, it'll be useful for when you work at that florist job.
Oh.
So you finished reading Flowerpedia. That book covered all kinds of flowers and what they mean to people now. Now, won't that be handy at the florist job?
Alright.
Alright. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Yep. Let's do that. And at this point, so normally, after securing the route to the treasure, you're able to send the calling card whenever you want. This time, because there's a lot of story implications with this palace, we're not actually able to go whenever we want. There's a set day that we're going to have to send the calling card, and we're going to get a cutscene about it in the next day. Want to go to Dome Town? Earlier I got some info that I can't turn a blind eye to. I got us 2 passes. Why? Want to go check it out tomorrow? I hate people who do that, who like just expect that you're actually going to like do something with them before asking you. I hate when people do that. That is absolutely terrible. Anyway, I am not going to Dome Town with Mishima, but I'm not going to tell him that. I'm just going to pretend like I'm sleeping, which I'm about to be.
Hey.
There's 17 days left. Aren't you going to send the calling card? Alright, well, speaking of that, we'll see what happens when we try to send the calling card. If we go to the hideout...
Okay. Oh, yeah. All we gotta do now is send the calling card. So, when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right? No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
Sai-san is a realist, even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist. Do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical. Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though, it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone.
How in the heck does that make sense? I mean, there's never been any talk about like a calling card being in danger of not having enough of an effect. What are we talking about? Anyway, we're going to be sending the calling card guaranteed on the 18th. If you try to send the calling card now, you'll get this dialogue.
You'd like to wait on the calling card until the 18th, correct?
Sai-san will come to recognize the danger most effectively if she believes she has already won.
In that case, let's keep prepping until then.
Alright. So yeah, we can't do anything. We could go to Mementos, but there's really no point in doing that. Oh, nice. Look, the whole setup's still here. What we're instead going to be doing was we're just going to be passing time, ranking up some social links, and go into the jazz club with all of the party members so we can boost their stats even more. So we're going to start by going to Shinjuku, talking to Chihaya, and spending 500 yen so we can do the affinity reading and give a little bit of a boost for Hifumi.
What shall we do?
So, Hifumi, where are you? Oh, right here. There we go.
Here we go.
And we can just get past all this dialogue as fast as possible. Alright. Not enough for a rank up, but that's fine. Then we're going to go over to hang out with Futaba.
Hey, hey!
So let's go talk to her. And we have Kurama Tengu, which is a Hermit Arcana, so we'll be able to rank her up even more. We just gotta wait for our scheduled day now. You're free, right? There's something I really want to talk to you about. It'd be awesome if you could make some time for me. Feel like my bond will grow stronger sooner. Let's hang out. Okay, let's go to your room then.
Hey, listen.
So I emailed Kana-chan, and believe it or not, she replied. We even ended up talking on the phone about elementary school. She said the only reason she got mad at me about her diary was because she was embarrassed. Apparently she thought I would hate her if I knew about her secrets, so she ran away. I guess me and her are pretty much the same after all. Long story short, we made up. I finally apologized to her. That's incredible. Really? I'm surprised you're so excited about it, but I'm glad. Anyway, it's too far to actually visit each other, so we've been sending emails back and forth. We even made a promise recently to both go to high school next year. You know, there's no way I would have been able to call her and apologize before. It's all because of you that I could do it, Uga. You worked really hard, too. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of embarrassing to actually hear you say it, though. Oh, I almost forgot. Kana-chan was really surprised the Phantom Thieves listened to her request. She'll never know the truth of the matter, though. I finally finished the promise. Get along with Kana-chan. This is really important, so I'm gonna say it again.
Thanks.
Thank you, Uga. Wait a second. I never even said it the first time. I guess that means I'll just have to say it again now. Thank you, Uga. Seriously. I can feel a strong bond of trust from Futaba. That is Hermit rank 8.
Alright.
Is it okay if I ask you for a favor real quick? I mean, I just finished a super old promise. So, can you pat me on the head? Mom used to do it when she was happy with me. Just pat, pat. Can you do it? Fine by me.
All right.
Bring it on. That was totally different from how my mom used to do it. My heart, my face, it feels like they're on fire. Calm down, Futaba. Whew. Looks like that strange outburst is finally over. My heart's still beating real hard, but I'm totally good now. Sorry for making you worry. I just remembered, I still have one more promise to do. Being okay without you around.
Can I really do this?
Is that really possible? I'll find out some other day.
Excuse me.
Peace out. I don't really know. There's a lot of like JRPGs I've played. I don't really watch too much anime, but I played a lot of JRPGs, and the whole like head patting thing, I've never understood why that's like some kind of, I don't know, I guess really romantic thing to do or something. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, hey Uga, thanks for listening to what I had to say today. So I've been having a lot of fun talking with Kana-chan over the internet. We talk all the time now. We tell each other what we're doing, what our days are like. Kana-chan said she cried when I reached out to her. When I heard that, I kind of cried a little too. And now I'm getting along with Kana-chan. I'm so glad I cleared that goal. Congrats! Thanks. It was only possible because you helped me out, though. Seriously. Anyways, I just have one more goal to clear. It's like I'm about to face the final boss. Once I beat that, it's game over. Credits roll. I hope you'll stick around until then, Uga. Okay, later. Alright, we can skip all this stuff. And for the next day, what we're going to be doing is getting a message from somebody.
Inmate.
You haven't forgotten about your special assignment, have you? You better not keep us waiting long. We're waiting in front of our door. We're not doing it. We're going to hang out at the jazz club with On. Because it's a Thursday, that means it's Magic Fizz, and yeah, we're good. We'll get +1 magic, agility, and luck.
What do you want to do? Hey.
Alright.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and hang out with On. We can skip through all this dialogue because we've seen it all before. Okay.
All right.
Magic 1, agility 1, and luck 2. Okay. Would have preferred if magic or agility got boosted by 2, but it is what it is. Not a big deal.
My.
Good morning, Uga-kun, Mona-chan. The Phantom Thieves are all over the newspaper and television. We're outlaws now. We're at the point where we can send a calling card, but it makes me anxious to sit around and wait. How about you, Uga-kun? Makes me antsy too.
Yes.
Ah, so we're the same. Puzzles like these make me think about a lot of things, even more so since we can't afford to fail. So we're sending the calling card on the 18th. It's a ways away, but I like to spend these days wisely. Makes sense. Alright, and we got a question in class. This country's been getting dangerous, and peace has been, or had been our only redeeming feature. The Phantom Thieves should target someone bigger, more global, not this tiny island country. Like, oh, I don't know, the casino city of Las Vegas or something. It's like a dream when I went there. I might not look like it, but I'm good at card games. The 4 suits of cards all symbolize something. By the way, Mr. Buga, look at this.
How about you?
Clubs is a club, diamonds is a gem, so what does a spade represent? I always thought it was supposed to be like, well, Anyway, it's a sword.
This is it.
I'm about to say something stupid. Excellent. The spade is a sword. Almost looks like one if you squint, right? And the heart is the Holy Grail. The heart was originally drawn as a cup. They say the suits also represent classes of people. The rulers of the Holy Grail are clergymen. However, there are cards that belong to no class. In other words, they have no suit. Wow, really? Buga-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. The only card without a suit is the Joker. Some theories say it originates from the Fool and Tarot decks, but no one knows where it really came from. However, both are trump cards that can bring about unexpected effects. How you use them is critical.
Yeah.
You heard her, Joker. Pretty good name, if I do say so myself. I kind of wish I'd given myself a cooler name. Okay. Alright, and we got more yapping. I'm going to skip this. This is all just unimportant dialogue.
Hey.
So, what we're going to do today, I'm going to go see Yusuke at the underground walkway, and I'm going to have him copy another skill card for me.
Indeed. I see.
Yapping. Yes. They do be yapping right now. Alright, let's duplicate. We did Madarunda last time. Let's do Dirahan, I guess. Do I have anything else that... I think I have like 2 copies of really a lot of the stuff that I like.
Very well.
But I'll still try to copy all of them if I can. Because as soon as Yusuke copies it once, he can copy it an infinite number of times. You don't have to hold on to the skill cards. anymore. Alright, and then what else are we doing? We're going to Shinjuku, and we're going to talk to Chihaya and get an affinity boost with Hifumi.
What shall we do?
Alright. Hifumi. And I think this might be enough to get her to go to the next rank, or maybe it's one more. Yep, I can deepen my friendship now. Awesome stuff.
What
Good.
do you think?
And now we can go hang out with Haru for the first time. We have not hung out with Haru yet, so we have not even established her social link. This is going to be rank 1. But yeah, we're going to hang out with her today. Oh, also, before we do, there's also one other thing I want to try to do. From the secondhand clothes shop in Kichijoji, there is one piece of armor that I would like to get for An. It's the woman's clothing we can get from this. So hopefully, if we're lucky, we can get it. We get 4. That is crazy. There are 3 different things. Like, you get 4 of an assortment of things, right? There's 3 different things in the pool, and somehow we got 4 of the same. That's crazy. What's that? 1 in 81 odds? Wild. Alright, anyway, we'll go back to the, oh, that's not. We'll go back to the rooftop. And we'll hang out with Haru for the first time. Lad buying women's clothing. Listen, I'm not buying it for myself. I'm buying it for An, so that she'll be even... Wow, Haru, that was the slowest turn I've ever seen. I was buying it for An so that she would actually be able to take a hit. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Did you need something in the meantime, Uga-kun? I came to see you.
Thank you.
Why thank? Well, I guess I'd have to read that one. In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Haru.
Hey.
I'd like to stop by LeBlanc today. Could you join me? Sure.
I'm so glad.
Great, let us go then.
Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
What?
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Haru's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
The sun-bathed vegetables seem to fill me with energy. They may prove useful during palace forays.
I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
Sounds like hard work.
Thank you for worrying about me, but I find the work relaxing. Hey, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today? It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
Are we not real Phantom Thieves? Anyway, Haru seems a little more enthusiastic than before. And that date is going up pretty slow in the top left corner, and it's stopping suspicious at the same Same date every time.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, the Empress Arcana allows you to grow vegetables with Haru on the Shujin Academy rooftop. This honestly isn't that great of a skill. I guess if you're someone who just really likes to like hoard as many items as they can, sure, go for it. But yeah, this isn't really going to be that useful for this run.
Alright.
You now ask Haru, who has an incredible green thumb, to grow vegetables for you. Haru's vegetables are full of energy and grant a variety of effects when used as items. They may prove useful when exploring the metaverse.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired. Thank you.
For having me. Your feedback on the vegetables was a big help. Oh, if there are any vegetables you'd like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing those first. That was our deal. Huh? Oh, that's right. Huh. Maya, when you phrase it like that, it's oddly thrilling. Alright, I'm going home for the day.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Ah, you're back. Yo.
Another box game for you. It's another homunculus.
Oh yeah.
Very good. And we... Oh, crossword puzzle. Hold on.
Hey.
That thing when a crossword puzzle shows up. Alright. Absorbs the most light. That's going to be black. Bottomless chasm is abyss. And only dies in darkness. Bereaved wife, that's widow. And I guess it's shadow for that. Okay, yep. That works. Alright, this is black. Pretty easy crossword puzzle right there. I've got it. The answer is black. This color appears in a number of expressions and metaphors with negative connotations, such as blacklist, black markets, and black sheep. Numerous countries' flags also feature black, but there are many meanings behind the color, including battles, defeat of one's enemies, and even the past in general.
Alright.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving all these crossword puzzles. I don't think it's possible to get any smarter than erudite knowledge. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and order another homunculus from Tanaka's Shady Commodities. Go ahead and get that. And we're heading over to the Jazz Club with Makoto.
Hey,
It is an Omnifizz drink because it's a Friday.
I see. What do you want to do? Hey. Oh.
I don't know when there's going to be a live singer next. I didn't pay attention to when they said. Alright, you can sit down anywhere. Let's do that. And we can just skip through all this dialogue because we've seen every last bit that the game has to offer.
Alright.
Okay. We get +1 every stat,
Alright.
10 HP, 5 SP. Oh, cool. You get to read something? Sure, let's read any like more location-based ones. I guess it's just this. Alright. Well, I think we already know all this stuff, right? Oh no, we don't. What did I not know about? Oh, maybe it was the batting cages, because I don't think I've ever actually been there. Yeah, the batting cages, grocery store, and bathhouse. Okay. Yeah. Alright. It doesn't really matter reading these books anymore. Hey, why don't we try asking Futaba-chan to look into the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns? That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I suppose Futaba's ability to process information is truly world-class after all. Damn, you're smart, Haru. I already tried. And? I know so much now, it's hard to make heads or tails of it. Suspicious people appear, then they disappear, and it's been that over and over again. So they are manipulating information to keep anyone from reaching the truth. Well, there's one thing I know for sure. Whoever we're going against now is more dangerous than we can possibly imagine. Very true. Okay.
Hey.
13 days left until we send the calling card. Thank you for the update. Alright, for tonight, we're going to go to Chihaya again. We're going to do an affinity reading this time for Maruki because we're planning on hanging out with Maruki today. And this should be enough to give him... well, actually...
What shall we do?
Do we need to do this? No, we don't, because I already did this last time. Yeah. I thought I remembered it saying that he was going to rank up. Yeah, I think... Okay. Alright, well, let me remove that from what I have written down here. That is a mistake. Okay. Well, I could do another affinity reading, but I don't really need to. So, I guess we'll just head over and hang out with Marky. We don't need to do the affinity reading. I am mistaken. Alright.
Hello.
Hey, how are things going? My time here is almost up, so we won't be able to talk like this anymore. Oh, do you have time right now? Can I talk to you about this theory I've come up with? I feel like my bond with Marky will grow stronger soon. Let's help him out. I'm so glad to hear that. Come on in, take a seat. Tell me the details. Didn't you say that you had a theory?
Thank you.
Like, why am I telling you the details? Anyway, thanks for coming. So today I'd like to start off with our usual topic. I had you going there, didn't I? Fuga-kun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one too. What do you mean? Good question. So I recently found this delicious looking buffet. It's apparently very well regarded, has all sorts of cuisines. Well, thanks to your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to that buffet, as my way of thanking you. How does that sound? Ooh, really? Of course. Honestly, I feel like this won't even cover what I owe you after all you've done for me. Well, that settles it then.
Okay.
We should head over there now, before they get too busy.
Now.
Alright, now this is all on me today. No holding back. Eat as much as you please. Thanks for the food. Dig in. Although, maybe I went a bit overboard for my first trip. Hahaha. Alright, sorry. Would you mind if I asked you about something before we eat? It's about my paper. Oh my god. Shibusawa? Shibusawa? I don't know. Huh? Maruki? I knew it. Shibusawa in the flesh. What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Oh, and who might this be? Oh, he's, how do I put it? We've made a deal. Deal? Not over anything shady, is it? No, not at all. Anyway, this is Fuga-kun. Nice to meet you. I'm Why does everyone have to keep on saying this name? I'm Shibusawa. Shibusawa was one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. And I hear it's been doing you some good too. I catch wind of your goings on every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief. You have so much more compassion than most, but you can also be a bit too carefree. You didn't have to mention that part, not that I can refute it. But anyway, tell me about how you've been. Fill me in on this guy too. Oh, but aren't you here with others? What about them? That's fine. We just happened to swing by here. They won't mind me being away for a bit. And do you think you two are really going to be able to tackle all that food all on your own? What? Oh, right. So you're a student at Shujin Academy, Fuga-kun. They've been on the news an awful lot this year. And that's where you're counseling now. Yeah, but only part-time. So what are you two doing out at a place like this? This isn't some kind of private counseling session, right? He's been giving me a hand with my research. I just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I had meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is finally almost finished. Congratulations!
Thank you.
It's all thanks to you too, or all thanks to you though. Paper? The one you were doing research for? You mean you're still... Yep, I'm still at it, even after all of what went down. You remember what I told you, that I'd finish the paper no matter how long it took me? Maruki. You blow my mind sometimes, I swear. You gotta be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? And anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. Oh, seriously? I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Huh, really? Of course, man, why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. The meal's on me today. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm supposed to be treating Bugakun today. Oh, don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too, Bugakun? I sure do. See, he's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. Oh, don't sweat the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We've got to hit up the meat section, and the vegetables, and the beans.
That was great.
What a feast. I think I've hit my caloric intake for the entire week. Yeah, man. Am I gonna get an earful for piling on the pounds? By who? My girlfriend. Well, my fiancée to be more exact. I'm getting married soon. Ah, I see.
Huh?
Wait, married? Yep, married. Now you're the only one left from school who's still flying solo. Sorry to pry, but I feel like I need to ask. Are you still... Actually, forget I said anything. You were going to ask me about Rumi, right? Don't worry, it's fine. Who's Rumi? She was my girlfriend back when I was still a student. Well, I was just too spineless at the time and we broke up in the end.
Hold on.
It's not like it's a tragedy or anything though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort right now. This was supposed to be a celebration, yet I've thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. No, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap things up here? I have to say, it's really good to see you doing well, and with your paper almost finished too. Hey Bugakun, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. Talking about me like I'm some sullen kid. I do need to express my appreciation properly.
Thank you.
So much for helping someone like me make their dream come true, Bugakun. I can sense Maruki's intense trust in me. Alright, rank 8 with the counselor. Well, should we get going? Don't forget to send me that paper, okay? I'm seriously gonna review it for you. I won't. I'll be in touch soon.
Be careful.
Thanks for spending some time with me. Make sure you're careful on the way home. Hey, it's me. I was supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry things didn't go as planned. Shibusawa has always been quick to offer me his help. Well, maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. He's a good friend. That's true. He actually helped me out a lot. Running into Shibusawa was quite a coincidence, but a very lucky one. He was the best in the department when it came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him too? Or maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. Well, see you later. That was a long confidant rank up. Oh my god. So much dialogue.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, today we're going to hang out with Hifumi. And I believe this is for rank 9.
Good evening.
The gold keys to victory lie in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. I did what I could to prepare for the exhibition match. And so... Oh, do you have some time? I'm feeling a bit anxious. So what are you thinking? Do you want to hang out with Hifumi? Yep, let's do it.
Thank you.
After I confessed I was scorned by the media, I bet everyone wants me to lose. However, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm going to win with these very hands. Give it all you got.
Yes.
Of course. Well, it's time. I have to go to the venue. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet if you'd like.
Right.
Now, I should be going. It's an online broadcast of the match. The announcers are commentating on the gameplay. Is this the end of the road for the phony princess? She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now. Hifumi is biting her lip. She doesn't seem to be doing so well. Oh, now that was a masterful play. Perhaps her skills are the genuine article. Oh no, that's not good. The next move will surely result in checkmate. Hifumi looks troubled as she's being pushed around the board. She hasn't made a move. I'm thinking Phony Princess Real Defeat is the headline for our next article. I concede. I was utterly destroyed out there. It was as if an ant had challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. That was the first time I have ever forfeited a match. I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't want to hurt the pieces any longer. A very queenly decision. You remembered. One must concede defeat with grace, maintaining dignity until the very end, as a queen should. But I confess I am confused. I mean, naturally I'm disappointed that I lost, but I still feel happy, as if a demon had been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt a strange peace. What's important is what I do from this point on. I played so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can just view it as an example of what not to do, and understand that there are times which require one to forfeit with valor and grace. I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. As rank 9 decreases turn delay to 0, allowing you to instantly escape battle. This is a big one.
Right.
That'll be very nice. I've been thinking about this for a while. Let's make today your last lesson. Spending time with me has only brought you pain. Hifumi is thinking hard. I should be careful about what I say here. So this is goodbye. I want to become stronger. The things you say sometimes. Perhaps you should take a lesson from that ambitious nature of yours. If that is what you wish, then prepare yourself. Your training will be quite intensive. There may be things I can learn from you as well. I suppose this is a friendly rivalry for both of us. An irreplaceable shogi friend. As irreplaceable shogi friends. Well then, let's go home. Thank you so much for today. I've been thinking this entire time about how things would have been if I had kept playing shogi according to my mother's strategy. I could have enjoyed a transient empty success, but when I looked, oh my god, when I only 2-3 moves ahead, I saw myself in incessant hell, playing a purgatorial, oh god, what in the world? Pyrrhic shogi, unable to ever win or lose. I probably would have ended up hating shogi, perhaps even given up on life. That's why I can say this with certainty. Today's loss was not a setback, but a glorious step forward. That's a great way to see it. Thank you. So encouraging to have someone who truly understands me. I'm so happy. Alright, I should go, but I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Alright, next day. This is Sunday, right? Yep. Okay, we're supposed to send the calling card on the 18th, which means there's only 12 days left. That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Not really. Let's start by going to Underground Walkway. And we'll copy another skill card here.
I see.
Let's copy. We did Madarunda. We've done Murakukaja. Haven't done Matarukaja yet. Haven't done Mediarama. Let's do Matarukaja first.
Very well. Beautifully executed.
Okay. Then also buy the drink while I'm here. It gives proficiency, but we have to buy it in order for it to cycle to the next one. And I do want to see if I can get my guts to rank 5 by the end of the game. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Not a big deal. And then we're gonna go see Chihaya. Obviously, Hifumi's not gonna rank up next time unless we give her a little bit of a boost with Chihaya. And I think we're gonna have to do it a couple of times, like 2 or 3. Anyway, get a fortune rating.
Which shall we do?
Affinity reading for Hifumi. And then today we're gonna hang out with Futaba. And this, I believe, is her rank 9 event as well.
What do you think?
Alright.
Hey, hey!
Oh, you know what? Also, I should go and buy the clothing grab bag to see if I get lucky with the woman's clothing for underwear.
Welcome.
Also sell all my stuff. I forgot to do that last time. Okay.
Hey, hey!
Okay, awesome, we got it. Good stuff. And let's put that on. There you go. And I think Makoto's already wearing it. Nope, she's not. Okay, now you are wearing it. Alright. And then Ryuji's got the old vest, Joker's got the gamblers. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we don't have to do this anymore. Alright, let's go hang out with Futaba.
Yo!
We just gotta wait for our scheduled date now. Do you have some time? I think I want to talk. I feel I can become closer with Futaba thanks to the hermit persona Kurama Tengu. I feel like my bond with Futaba will grow stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. You want to hang out with Futaba? Let's hang out with her. Let's do it in your room.
Hey,
Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She said she wanted to go back to school next year, but she might not have the money. As for me, I'm gonna go back. You've really matured. I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all because of you, Uga. And I mean, sure, I hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't all bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it. But I still have to do the last item on my promise list. Being okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Then, even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you. Are you okay, Futaba? Not at all. I'm more like no-K, but then again, I feel good too. By the way, can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise? If you want.
Thanks.
Oh, good. Thanks for not getting mad at me. I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, not that, but I don't know. Uga, you're always so nice to me, kind of like Sojiro is. That makes sense for him, though. I mean, he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that. So, why are you so nice? I just thought of a possibility. Am I, the only one you treat like this? Should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. Why, Uga? Because we're teammates. Teammates. Right. Of course teammates would want to be nice to each other. It's so obvious. That's gotta be why my heart's always pounding so much. It knows how much I care about my teammates. And you, Uga, my key item.
Right.
From now on, I'm going to devote every fiber of my being into supporting you guys. You can feel a strong bond of trust from Futaba. Chance to swap current party member with backups when 2 or more are KO'd. I hope that no one dies. I would love to keep it a deathless playthrough. That would be fantastic.
All right.
So hopefully we never have to utilize that. It's going to be great. Oh, teammate, my teammate. Uga joined Futaba's party. Futaba is beaming at Uga. Futaba attacks. Fatal damage to Uga. Wait a second. That's not what teammates are supposed to do. Great, I'm dead and I just lost my deathless Nuzlocke. Unfortunate.
Bye now.
Laters. I walked Futaba home. Hey, Uga. There's something I wanted to ask you about. when we talked earlier today, you said I'm your teammate, but that's, you know, kind of vague, right? Could you get specific? What kind of teammate am I to you? A key item. Seriously? So I fall under your most valuable items, huh? I didn't know that I was that important to you. Good thing I'm your teammate. We've got something special, you know? Like, no matter how far apart we are, our hearts will always be connected. Wait, no matter how far apart? So, that means... Oh, sorry, I completely spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be really great teammates. Anyhow, time to make like a tree. Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program, we don't care about it. We're heading over to Kichijoji, and we're going to take Futaba to the jazz club.
Hey, hey! I see.
Yeah, so normally on Sundays, there's a drink that you can give to a teammate that will allow them to learn whatever the skill related to the drink is. But when you take Futaba specifically, she learns a completely unique skill that only she gets access to.
What do you want to do?
So let's invite Futaba.
Oh.
And we have not seen all of
thanks
Futaba's
for coming in.
dialogue for the jazz club, so I'll let that play out.
This place rocks!
There's a lot of hype underground. This is getting real good.
This drink.
What is this flavor? Supreme or ultimate? Whatever it is, it's good.
Hey, hey.
Oh yeah, I sold one of my retro game consoles at the secondhand shop in Yongenjaya. I bought 2 of them by mistake, you see, so I figured I'd let one go back into the local circulation. It's more interesting if someone gets lucky and buys it instead of me just holding on to it and letting it appreciate in value. I chatted with Futaba for a while. Oh, I gotta go home soon. Sojour's gonna start worrying. I cannot say any word today. I don't know why. It's not bad spending a day outdoors every now and then. My thing, Suga. Looks like spending time in the jazz club has had an effect on Futaba's heart. Support +2 activates Masakunda and Marakunda. So that's the accuracy and evasion lowering for all enemies, and defense lowering for all enemies.
Thanks for today.
I enjoyed the jazz club. Geez, I can't tell you how nervous I was. But it ended up being pretty fun. Let's go home, Uga.
Okay.
Now I'll just make it like a dog and go back home. What are these anyway? Futaba's gotta stop making those kind of weird puns.
Hey.
Alright. Yes, we're supposed to send the calling guard in 11 days. Stop talking to me, Morgana. You don't have to mention it every day. You could mention it like once every 3 or 4 days. I don't know why we have to do every day. Anyway, let's get a fortune affinity reading for Hifumi again.
Here we go.
And is this enough to get her to go to the next rank, or am I gonna have to do another one? Yep, we can deepen our relationship. Awesome stuff. And then we can go over to hang out with Marky. This will get him to rank 9. And once you have him at rank 9, rank 10 is automatically achieved on, I think, November 18th, I believe.
Hello.
Anyway, my time here is almost up. Soon we won't be able to talk like this anymore. Thank you for helping me the other day. My paper's coming to an end, and it's all thanks to you. So, do you want to stop by? I won't take too much of your time. Maybe a break wouldn't be so bad. Are you going to help Marky with his research? Let's help him out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now step right in. I've got some snacks and drinks ready.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You see...
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. I know this is a little personal, but... You remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day? Rumi? Yeah. Well, we were even engaged, if you can believe that. She was so cheerful. I mean, she got pretty aggressive. She was always kind of hot-headed, but always so kind, too. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't deserve her, but if we'd had our shot, my life would have been so much happier than it had ever been. But reality is never that simple. A burglar broke into her family's home. Ruby and I had been visiting. We were there to see what he'd done to them. It was just bad luck. But it didn't end there. He must have been desperate to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. I was right there with her and I couldn't do anything. Pathetic, right? We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe, or physical ones at least. But the shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. We talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. She never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. I kind of lost myself in that pain for a while, too.
Why?
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong.
I'm sorry.
When I saw her in that hospital bed, I made a vow. I swore that I'd do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. Like I said before, Rumi's in a better mental place now. She's happy. But that pain I felt back then, that's how this project was born. And thanks to you, I finally found the true goal of that research too. I don't care how long it takes me. I will make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course. But for you too, Bugakun. I honestly don't have the words to say what all this means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you. So much. For everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. And once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. My path is clear now. I think this will probably be the last time I come to you about the paper. Kind of sad. I know how you feel. It meant a lot to me too. I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you one last time. You helped me see my dream through. I owe you so much.
Now.
But for now, I should uphold my end of the deal. I've got a really special one for you today. I think you're ready for something on another level now. I can sense a strong bond of friendship from Maruki. Rank 9 for the counselor. Raises the chance of Detox X succeeding.
Alright.
Pretty nice. Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. I just hope you can forgive me for it. Don't mind me. Sorry, that came out way too ominous. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Your max SP increased by 5. Oh, and here. Never a bad time for a snack, right? The filler. Nice.
Well, see you.
Okay. And then at night, we're going to get through all this yapping that doesn't matter. And we're going to go buy another homunculus from Tanaka, because we're going to get a homunculus from this package. And then we're going to go hang out with Akechi for our evening time slot. I think this is for like Akechi's rank 5? Or 6? It's one of the two. Anyway, we're going to darts and billiards.
Hey!
And let's talk to Akechi. We're all prepared. All we need to do now is wait for the proposed date. Perhaps it's not quite appropriate, but I confess, I'm a little excited for this. Hey, do you ever go to arcades? I've never been to places like that, so I'm pretty interested. If you're so inclined, shall we visit one together? Let's do it. Excellent. If we're going, I'd like to try that battling thing. I think there's a game center around here. Let's get going.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry for dragging you out here. I was out here gathering intel and I noticed some patrons playing this. I did a bit of research. Apparently it's a pretty hardcore shooter game. Do you normally play games like these? All the time. Oh, maybe you've played this one before. I can only ask that you go easy on me. Damn, that's some accuracy. guy with the brown hair isn't wasting a single shot. Glass isn't doing bad either, but he's definitely losing ground. Whew, my fingers are going to be sore tomorrow. What a realistic game. Are you used to gunplay?
Have you noticed?
Well, I'll need as much practice as I can get as if I'm going to take you out. Only a joke. I'm new to this, I'm afraid. Perhaps we'll chalk it up to beginner's luck. Still, this did feel a bit nostalgic for me. I had a toy gun like this when I was young, you know. All this reminded me of running around the house with it playing hero. You wanted to be a hero?
I don't know that
I'm not totally certain, but thinking back, I suppose I must have. But there are different kinds of heroes, of course. Different stances they define themselves by. For example, one may stick to the vision of justice they believe in, even if others deny it, while another may simply do as others desire of them, seeking to be recognized and gratified as a hero. So, which one of those two fits more with your conception of a hero? Sticking to your justice. Well, I had a feeling you'd say that, but if nobody else wants the justice they fight for, isn't that just blind self-righteousness?
I apologize.
Sorry, I suppose that was a strange tangent. Pardon me. Whenever I talk with you, I just can't help delving into these abstract topics. I feel like my bond with Akechi is growing deeper. That is rank... yeah, rank 5. I figured, okay.
Alright.
Okay. Goodness, I worked up a sweat playing that game. I must smell like the arcade now. I could use a shower. Why don't we call it a day?
We will meet again.
Well, see you again. Hey, I wanted to express my gratitude again for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had quite a lot of fun. I don't play these games too often, so I honestly wasn't sure how well I'd do. Hopefully I didn't come off as too much of a novice. I wish I played better. You did fine. Huh, really? I'm honored that you think so. I suppose I've always been quick to grasp the fundamentals of anything, but that's also been a concern for me. There's this constant pressure. Everyone expects me to be capable of anything, which is stressful in and of itself. Still, games are rather fun. It was quite a novel experience. Usually I just read in my leisure time. Or I just read in my leisure time. It offered more realism than I expected, and I was impressed by how immersive it felt. Usually I really struggle with enjoying the same pastimes as my peers, but thanks to you, I had fun today. I hope you can join me again if you get the chance. Now, I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Hello?
Hey. We will be sending the calling card on the 18th, 10 days from now. Would you like to do anything before then? I would like to play the game, Yusuke. I see. You maintain your composure. I suppose you're made of sterner stuff. Very well. Our existence depends on this strategy. Let's do everything we can.
You have your notes?
Last time we were talking about how court trials work. Today we'll be learning about... What? You guys think the Phantom Thieves would be given a trial if they get caught? Of course they would. All they would need to do is prove a link between the deaths and their activities. In short, they would be put on trial for murder. Hey, Booga.
You know it, right?
Tell me how old you have to be to listen in on a trial. Any age.
This is it.
We literally were just in the courtroom. That's right. No age restrictions for listening in on a trial. You can get in whether you're 0 or 85. Youth crimes are an exception, but it's basically open to the public, meaning you can all go attend. Well, I imagine the visitors' seats would be full if the Phantom Thieves were put to trial. Everyone is dying to know who exactly the culprits are and how they did it. And all this dialogue is the same. We get a knowledge point that doesn't really matter because we're at max. However, their method and how it connects to the murder must be proven in order to sentence them. The methods that the Phantom Thieves use far exceed human knowledge. I'd imagine in order to prove it, they'd have to catch them in the act. Alright, for today, we're going to be going up to the rooftop so we can hang out with Haru. I don't know how many more days we'll play through before I stop for tonight. We've been going for about 3 hours, like 15 minutes after 3 hours. So I'll probably try to do a couple more days here, but we're definitely not going to get to the boss fight tonight. It's way too far away. Anyway, let's talk to Haru.
Good day.
Oh, Uga-kun. Hello. What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I brought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening. Wow, she's so diligent. Once planted, the vegetables will be ready for harvesting in a few days. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depends on its species. Let me know if you'd like me to grow any vegetables. So what should we do today? I came to see you.
Thank you.
Why thank you? My apologies, I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as myself. I feel like my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. You want to hang out with Haru?
Thank you.
So you'll help me? Well, if you insist. Uga-kun, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you opening a cafe? Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me. I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me, But since his passing, things have gone unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust the other employees. They say that they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times. I can sense Haru's trust in me. Rank 2 for Empress.
Alright.
I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure those vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
See you later. Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like most, Uga-kun? I might as well grow things that everyone likes eating. Jewel melon. I'm not sure I have seedlings for that. Sounds a little too big for a planter too, but it might be worth growing. A melon just looks so gorgeous. Maybe I'll try growing some in my garden. Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night for now. Alright. And for the nighttime, it is a Tuesday. Oh, we're not going to do anything with Kawakami. It's a Tuesday, so we're going to the jazz club and we're going to hang out with Ryuji because that's power fizz. It gives strength, endurance, and luck.
Oh, what do you want to do? Hey!
And we can skip through all the dialogue because we've seen it probably close to 20 times at this point.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
At least for Ryuji. In terms of all the party members, we've probably seen this close to like 80 times. My current playthrough fiance, what, Haru? Haru's a good one. I approve. Alright. Yeah, we got, I think it was 3 strength, 3 endurance, and 2 luck. That's very good. That was a singer day, so we got double the effect. Yeah, Ryuji stats are, like, let me just, after we get a chance, I'll show you how cracked my character's stats are because I keep on taking them to the jazz club. It's insane. Including the day we gotta carry out the plan, there's only 11 days left. Time is really slipping away. What will happen to us if we fail? We won't fail. It's kind of tough to say that for sure, though. Maybe, but we can't lose heart before we've even done anything. If we do that, we'll just mess everything up. Even the parts we can definitely succeed in. You actually said something wise for once. You want to fight? You two get along so well. How so? That is an outrageous claim. That's what I should be saying. Come on, stop it. Let's try to keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious. Even you, Makoto? Yes. Can't really be helped this time. That's not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Ryuji. Why are you singling me out? What in the world? Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, let me show the stats of all my characters right now. I'll give you a little update here. So, Joker, with Giri Mikala, this is just a frame of reference, right? Giri Mikala, that's like what you would expect everyone's stats to be about, right? Like maybe a little bit higher, but not too much higher, okay? And so now we have Ryuji with 68 strength, that is almost double what Giri Mikala has, 65 endurance, same thing, and 48 luck. Then you've got An, who's got 61 magic, 50 agility, and 52 luck. And lastly, Makoto, who's sitting at kind of a balanced stat total, 50 strength, 50 magic, 52 endurance, 51 agility, and 42 luck. So yeah, compared to Joker, they are absolutely blowing him out of the water with their stats. Hi, how are you? I just got back from swimming. I feel tired after all that. That's fine, Brett. You know, if you don't want to stick around too long, I completely understand. Probably not going to be going too much longer anyway. We've been going for almost 3.5 hours at this point. Probably go for another maybe 25 minutes and we'll probably call it there. I did a lot of butterfly. Oh yeah. Yeah, you do like all of them, right? You do like, you know, freestyle, butterfly, backstroke, I'm sure, like all of that. Today is the 9th, right? Yep. Okay, let's head over to the red light district and we're going to affinity boost Kasumi today so that we can hang out with her, rank her up. Yep, all of them, yeah.
What shall we do?
Takes a lot of talent to do all that. I could never. Granted, I've never tried, but I know for a fact I'm not a good swimmer. Alright, we can deepen our relationship further, and let's head over to Kichijoji and talk to Kasumi. What's up?
Senpai?
Oh, Senpai, you seem kind of tired. Are you okay? It's important to give it your best, but please don't push yourself too hard. I want you to come shopping with me. I don't know if I'll be able to handle this on my own, you know. Please help me out. I've got to hold up my end of our deal. So are you going to go spend time with Yoshizawa? Let's hang out with her. Now, you better get going.
Let's go.
The item in question is in Kichijoji. We already are here. Shall we?
Senpai?
Sorry for dragging you out here. I needed to get a pair of glasses. Is this the Stodion shop? I think it is. It's the place where you get like all the necklaces for like that give like the amp passives for all the different element types. Sorry for dragging you out here. I need to get a pair of glasses. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but I never had the chance to drop by. You looking to buy? Yeah, I want to get my dad a present. You seem like a real glasses buff, so I wanted to get your advice. Wow. Could you try on a couple pairs for me? I like to get some visual reference.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. How about this pair? Wow, those really work for you. You look so cool. What do you think? Pretty modern look. I know, it's so fashionable, and it's good that it helped your vision too. This could be a good one. Do they suit your dad though? Right, maybe a little too hip for my dad. But your input's been really helpful so far. Would you mind poking around with me for a bit longer? Let's keep going. Well, someone's enthusiastic. You're enjoying this too, huh? Then let's keep going. Time for some high-speed glasses modeling.
I see.
Wow, you look like a salesman, but it doesn't feel right somehow. You can barely see the glasses because, like, he only has, like, the half frame on the top, kind of like what my glasses are. But you can't really see it very well because his hair is black. So it blends in. Oh my lord, what in the world? Those definitely leave an impression. Heck, people might remember the glasses and nothing else about you. There you go. You're like a star right out of Hollywood. But if my dad wore them, he might look a little shady. I think anyone who wears them would probably look shady.
This is...
Why are those even here? I kind of want a pair. Turn into Mr. Potato Head just now. Sorry, I can't decide. A lot of them are good, but none of them have really clinched it for me yet. Trust your instincts. You know, you're right. I'm the one who has to make this call. I'm just going off a gut feeling, but I'll pick this pair. I don't know how to describe it. It just seems perfect for my dad somehow. Good choice.
Then it's set.
Yes, I think I can be confident in this one. In fact, I know he'll like it.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Thank you so much for coming here with me today. I ended up with a great present. All thanks to you, Buga-senpai. Not a problem at all. Well, I've still got to make it up to you. Let's go practice at Inokashira Park after this.
Well...
If I'm being honest, trying to pick out glasses was really setting off my anxiety. All I could think of was what happened if I couldn't choose or if I chose wrong. I mean, I already failed in gymnastics, and my cooking turned out bad too. After cracking under pressure so many times, I kind of figured I'd just ruin everything again. The more I thought about it, the more empty I felt. Like I wasn't even me anymore. Everyone deals with that. So even you know how that feels, Buga-senpai. It's not just me.
Senpai?
I think I'm starting to understand what my coach was telling me. It's easy to say you're in a slump and write yourself off, but maybe finding out who I really am is also about finding new depths to myself. It does make me feel a little down, but at the same time, I feel like I'm closer to getting my confidence back. And having your support makes me even more determined to make that happen. We'll work at it together. This is strange. I don't know if I should be feeling like this. I want to give my best performance, but it's like I'd be doing it for you as much as for myself. Or something like that. I'm still working on myself, but I hope we can keep helping each other too. I can sense a strong trust from Kasumi. Rank 4. Get Chain's Hook. Allows you to ambush from a distance by attacking with the grappling hook.
Alright.
After the lessons with Kasumi, Uga can now use Chain's Hook. Using your grappling hook will ensure it will enable you to attack a shadow that is slightly further away than usual and start a preemptive battle. I like how the picture they're showing is also from Kaneshira's pals, because that's when they expect you to actually get this skill, and we haven't gotten until like 3 palace arcs later. When you start a battle with your Chain's Hook, the enemy will begin the fight, inflicted with dizzy, confuse, or fear. Now we should get to training. Maybe we can try some intermediate level exercises today. After stretching, I trained with Kasumi. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
Alright.
My max HP increased by 5. Let's stop there. Good effort today.
I'll be heading home
I should
now.
get going. I'll contact you again soon. Hello, Buga-senpai. Are you able to talk right now? So I already gave my dad the glasses we picked out today, and it suits him even better than I imagined. He was so happy with them. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I think this helped me feel a little more confident. And thanks to you, I can even feel like my gymnastics are going to go better now. I'm sick of wasting my time worrying. Whatever I'm up against, I'm just gonna give it my best shot. But actions always speak louder than words, right? I'll prove I'm not all talk. Okay, I better go. I hope we can talk again later. I'm at my parents' place for the weekend. Oh, nice. Spend time with family is always a good time.
Ah, you're back.
I should write something.
I imagine things are going well over there. Alright, let's save. It's been a while since we last saved. Yeah, we'll probably try to get through maybe try to do like 3 more days, probably. And then we'll call it there. Then that'll be good. I wish there was something we could do about your criminal record. I didn't see what else you said. He said something before, and I didn't get to read it, unfortunately. Anyway, Ketchy's here, so we have to talk to him in LeBlanc for us to hang out for tonight, and that is, in fact, who we want to hang out with right now. We're all prepared. All we need to do is wait for the proposed date. Perhaps it's not quite appropriate, but I confess I'm a little excited for this. I expect we both had a long day. I was out until now with work, but I think I finally can take a break. You're not planning on anything too strenuous tonight, are you? Not much. Then perhaps we can talk over some of Boss's coffee. Not that I'm complaining, but if you two are so tired, maybe you could use a bath more than coffee. I mean, there's a bathhouse right there. A bathhouse? That doesn't sound too bad. Want to come with me, Bugakun? I'd appreciate it if you could show me the way. I feel like my bond with the Ketchy will grow stronger soon. Let's hang out with him. Oh, really? If that's the case, I suppose I'll take you and the boss up on that suggestion. What do you usually do for the end of the year? I usually spend time with family, and I also go through a slideshow with all my pictures throughout the year to show how it's been an eventful year. Oh, that's nice. Usually for like New Year's celebration, if that's what you're asking. Typically, a lot of people will come over, like friends, family, come over, and when midnight strikes and the new year officially begins, we'll all go outside and, you know, bang pots and pans and just like scream to the sky, basically, Happy New Year. That's usually what we do. Basically terrorize the neighborhood. We do that every year. We've done that ever since we were kids. This feels wonderful. It's been a while. A while, huh? Years. I used to frequent one when I was younger.
So...
Of course, these days I'm the detective prince, but my family situation was, well, complicated. By the time I was old enough to realize it, my father was already gone. My mother was all I had. My mother worked at a nightclub. Whenever she had to bring a man home, she'd send me off to the local bathhouse. You've been through a lot. It's in the past. I have no reason to blame her either. The only one who deserves blame is my father. The worthless, degenerate excuse for a man who abandoned my mother. I wanted to force him to finally give her the apology he owes her, but that's no longer possible. Sorry, I didn't mean for our conversation to get so depressing. Actually, are you alright? I know the hot water can make people dizzy. This is nothing. I'm still good to go too. I feel like I'm barely starting to feel warmed up. That's refreshing.
Nice.
These really taste the best when you're just out of the bath. Oof, I think I feel a little lightheaded. Same. I thought so. Your face is bright red, you know. This is the first time I've ever taken a bath like this. I've never told anyone else about my family situation either. I wonder why I told you. Curious indeed. Because we're similar. Now that you mention it, maybe we are pretty similar deep down. We're both victims of the adults who unfairly impacted our lives. I think you're right.
Yes.
I'm even more sure of that after having talked with you. Then again, this probably isn't a conversation we should be having naked. Let's get dressed, shall we? I feel like my bond with the Ketchy is growing deeper. Justice rank 6. Chance to perform a follow-up attack when Joker's attack does not down the enemy.
Alright.
My skin still feels like it's radiating heat. Next time, let's keep the competition out of the bath. Best to save it for the buys, right? Though we could always see who changes faster. First to leave wins. Are you ready?
Goodbye then.
See you later. Hey, between the delicious coffee and the bath, I finally managed to relax, so thank you. It's nice to spend the day as Gora Akechi for once, rather than the detective prince, you know. I don't know if it's because of the whole prince image, but everyone seems to think I'm some brilliant prodigy. It's really nothing like that, but people always seem to misunderstand. If they saw how I was acting today, perhaps they'd say I wasn't acting like the detective prince. My bad, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean for that to sound negative. I'm sorry if I offended. If anything, I envy you. You fit right in with the retro vibe back there. Honestly though, I just can't figure you out, no matter how I try. You and I have common ground in some aspects, but in others, we're total opposites. It's intriguing. The more I get to know you, the more it makes me think. I wonder why that is. Ah, now I'm veering into strange territory. I should let you go for now. See you. Okay. We get to read another book. It really doesn't matter what we read. I think all of these boost knowledge, right? Yeah. All of these boost knowledge, it doesn't matter. Let's just read a book and fast forward it. At this point, I'm going for the read every book run. I don't even know. There's probably some books I haven't bought yet. Anyway. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not sleep deprived because I want to be, you know? My neighbors have been careless lately on garbage day. The crows were calling away this morning. Those trash nets the city makes us use only keep them away at the start. Crows are quick learners. On that note, do you all know how to write the kanji for crow? The characters for bird and crow look very similar, but the latter has one fewer line. Why do you think, or what do you think, Booby-kun? Isn't it easy to confuse with bird?
Do you know the answer?
The line in the character for bird has a line that the character for crow doesn't. It represents the eye, but do you know why it's missing in the character for crow? Crow eyes are hard to see.
This is it.
Way to
That's
go.
right. Crows are black feathered, of course, so it's hard to spot their black eyes. But crows actually have great vision. They can even see UV rays, apparently. Wow, really? And skip all this dialogue. We hear it all the time whenever you get a question right. By the way, one reading for a different crow kanji is ga, to imitate the sound of its calling. The character for pigeon is the same. It's based on the bird's coo, leading to the coo pronunciation. Crows are pretty smart, so you'd better study enough so that you don't lose to them. Crows are scary, let me tell you. When your eyes meet, they start flapping and... Okay. We're gonna hang out with Futaba today.
Hey.
And this is going to be for rank 10. So it's actually going to be voiced, and I can just let the cutscene play out. We can say whatever we want.
Go.
She will level up regardless. Just gotta wait for our scheduled date now. Hey Uga, I'm ready. Let's do the last thing on the promise list. Let's do it. Last thing on the promise list, being okay without you around. I think I want to give it another shot.
All right.
I'm coming for you, Akihabara.
I'm going to go take a look around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back. Kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out!
30 minutes have passed. She's still not back. Futaba's been gone for 45 minutes. I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time. I was having fun. Guess that means I beat my mission, huh? You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
You can do this. Doesn't matter what I say.
I know I can do it now. Oh, by the way, I got
a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
You can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list. Remember?
I honor my promises.
You the man. You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy. But it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important. You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
I feel a strong bond with Futaba.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Hermit, granting thee infinite power.
That is rank 10 for the Hermit Arcana. Final Guard. Chance to nullify a fatal attack to a current party member. This is such a great passive. Basically, because all of our party members are decked out with Endure as one of their confidant skills, this gives you 2 layers of protection when you're about to get killed by an enemy's attack. It is going to help a lot. And also we get Second Awakening, transforms Persona into a mythological trickster, which is about to happen right now. We say goodbye to Necronomicon, and we say hello to Prometheus.
Whoa! My heart just leveled up! A new me rises from the ashes!
Alright.
Futaba's persona Necronomicon has transformed into Prometheus.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay?
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed. So, let me see. How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh? I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be. Thanks.
Very good. Alright, we get Treasure Skimmer. Find out if a foe is carrying a rare item ahead of time. I mean, maybe that could be useful. I don't really think it's going to be too needed, but, you know. The big thing is that we got Final Guard. That is absolutely incredible. Love that. Alright, so I think what we'll do, we'll complete this day and the next day, and then we'll call it there. I think that'll make for a pretty good, fulfilling stream. Alright. Another box came for us, and it's another homunculus item. And we're gonna go... Also, while we're here, let's do the quiz show. This next question is an easy one. Who is considered to hold the most power in this country? The Prime Minister or you in front of your TV? For viewers just tuning in, you're watching Law Variety. Now then, what's your answer? Allegedly, it's this one. Me in front of my TV. The correct answer is B. You and me. We're the ones running this country. Article 1 of our Constitution states, the Japanese people hold sovereignty. The power is yours. I may get flack for saying this, but I think every single person has the power to change society.
Nice going.
Oh, you got it right. So, what do you think? Do I count as a citizen? Feels like I've improved my knowledge. Okay. Let's go ahead and order another homunculus from Tanaka. Okay. And let's head over to the jazz club with On because it is a Thursday. And that means we get Magic Fizz.
What do you want to do? Hey!
Alright, let's do it, On.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Okay. And we can skip all this dialogue, and like I said, we'll do the next day. And we'll call it there. We get 1 magic, 2 agility, 1 luck. Okay. Take that. Alright, it's Friday.
Hey.
So let's head over to the rooftop so we can hang out with Haru tonight, or today. Oh, also, hold on. Before I do hang out with you, Haru, give me 1 second. Is Yusuke available? I have to remember I gotta look for Yusuke so I can copy all of these skill cards I've got. I keep forgetting to check. Oh, no, I don't want to hang out with you, Yusuke, sorry. I just want you to copy a skill card for me. So we did Mataru Kaja. I guess let's do Meteorama as well. That way we get all of the ones that I just got from this palace. We'll have all of them copied and we can duplicate them whenever we want, even if I don't have those cards anymore. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the rooftop and hang out with Haru for real this time. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Did you need something in the meantime, Ugu-kun? I came to see you. Why, thank you. The vegetables and the planters are doing well. I could show them to you if you'd like. Let's hang out. Oh, so you'll take a look? Thank you. It really helps. Well, I'm going to go take a walk while you're busy with her. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. But, Ugu-kun, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this. It'll be okay, I promise. You're so dependable. In that case, we can be partners in crime. Honestly, Ugu-kun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So, I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Oh, but no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he's grown far worse. Recently he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go with you. Right, I suppose it would be best to simply be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently he's been telling the employees at Okumura Food about the contract he made with my father, how the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that? Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? Not at all. I guess we're both in the same position then. But there's no spark like that with my fiance. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. I can sense an earnest resolve from Haru. Alright. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Okay. Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
See you later. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiance? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse was that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him. Smart response. Yeah, I've never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding. He's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later. Okay. We can skip all this.
Ah, you're back.
And because it's Friday, we're going to hang out at the jazz club with Makoto.
Hey, hey! I see. What do you want to do? Hey!
Alright.
Oh!
And we can skip through all this, and once this day ends and we get through all the required yapping for the next day, we will probably call it there. And next stream, we will be able to get through to the palace boss fight. And a lot of story stuff is going to happen, so if you're here for the story, if you've never experienced the game for yourself, if you're here for the story, then make sure you're here on Tuesday, because it's going to pick up a lot in the next couple of days. Hey, we're sending the calling card on the 18th, so we have less than a week left now. I'm getting nervous. I know how you feel.
Really?
You too, Ugo? That's surprising. Still, this time is different than usual. Having a set date to send the calling card and all. This mission will determine our fate. We have to succeed no matter what.
By the way,
do you like hearing your own voice? Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. The voice you hear in a recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Now then, Bugakun. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone ever felt strange to you? I wonder, do you know why voices sound so different over the phone? It's because they're synthetic.
This is it.
Very obvious. That's correct. I'm surprised you knew the answer. No, I thought somehow my voice actually traveled through the network all the way to someone else's phone. That's pretty crazy. The sound is synthetic. It's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. And when your phone has to use that data to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much. Oh, he actually knew that? Yeah, I did. I would hope everyone knows that. It's not some kind of weird witchcraft going on. Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain fills in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
I see.
Yeah, my voice just sounds like meows to people who don't know me. Geez, assumptions are dangerous. Okay.
Hey.
We're supposed to send the calling card on the 18th, which means there are only 6 days left. Yeah, so that will happen next time. We just have to do about a week more of leveling up social links and just spending our daily activities doing whatever. And then we will be able to take on the palace boss and kind of reach the climax of the game, where a lot is going to be revealed. But that will happen on Tuesday. So regardless, thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch, or you're watching the VOD. Thank you to Brett, Nick, Blazing Eyed Hunter, Art, Persona for all being here. You guys are awesome, fun to talk to, make for a lively chat, and I will see you all next time.